Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
This is where tradition and history meet present day. And the love for horses is an inspiration for knowledge and experience. This is where champions are born. This is where the future is defined. And this is why you cannot miss it in August. Pride of Poland, August 10th, 2025.
I really hope you had a good rest after yesterday's emotions. And we are ready to begin our today auction in the past called a silent sale. So we can be more quiet and a little bit silent today. Now we have a summer sale. So enjoy this time. I wish you all good luck. And let's begin. Dzień dobry Państwu. Witam Państwa bardzo serdecznie. Mam nadzieję, że wszyscy Państwo odpoczęliście po wczorajszych emocjach. Za chwilę zaczniemy naszą aukcję Summer Sale. Życzę Państwu wspaniałych wrażeń i przygody kolejnej z koniami arabskimi. Witam janowską publiczność, witam Państwa serdecznie. Let's begin. Zaczynamy.
Before I...
Well, let me introduce our first contender, our first actor, lot number one, not lot, number one, El Narisco. He is a son of Erantis and Amorena by Pogrom. He is bred and owned by Janów Podlaski, stud, 4 years old now. Przed Państwem 4-letni ogier El Narisco, syn ogiera Erantis i klaczy Amorena Pogrom, wyhodowany w stadnie koni Janów Podlaski. Zanim przejdziemy do licytacji, Eryk wyjaśni jeszcze kilka technicznych kwestii. Before we start, let me ask Eric just to clarify a few things.
Yes, very quickly, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, a very good morning. There are a few things I need to announce before I open this wonderful lot number one. First of all, I can only accept biddings from registered bidders, which means as you're not registered, I cannot accept. Only those who have a bidding plate, I can accept biddings. And by registering yourself, you read and understand the terms and conditions of the auction, and also you agreed with it. Second of all the amounts are in euros. That's very important. And in this sale, ladies and gentlemen, we start all the lots with a starting bid of 1,000, and we raise in the beginning with a 500. And I will only accept, let me be very clear, steps from 500. I'm not going to accept steps from 100 or 50 or whatever or 200. 500 is the minimum step I will take during the auction.
Trzy rzeczy, które jeszcze przypomnę i które były już podawane wczoraj. Przyjmujemy Postąpienia wyłącznie od osób zarejestrowanych, które wypełniły formularz rejestracyjny i pobrały numer licytacyjny. Druga ważna informacja, podobnie jak wczoraj, przyjmujemy wyłącznie kwoty w walucie euro i konie sprzedawane są w walucie euro, w żadnej innej. I trzecia ważna informacja nowa, dzisiaj postąpienie, które przejmujemy, to każde to 500 euro. Chyba że oczywiście, że nabywca zdecyduje inaczej i zadeklaruje kwotę powyżej 500 euro, ale minimalna kwota postąpienia dzisiaj to 500 euro. All clear.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in front of us, lot number one here in this summer sale. Narciso, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking for an opening offer of 1,000. I'm looking for 1,000. Who gave me an opening offer of 1,000? Who gave me an opening offer of 1,000? I'm looking for 1,000 euros. I'm looking for...
Zacznijmy od 1000 euro.
I'm looking for 1,000. Who makes it an open offer of 1,000? I am looking for an opening offer of 1,000. Ladies and gentlemen,
Czy ktoś jest zainteresowany zaproponować 1000 euro za Ogiera al Narciso?
it's early in the morning. We understand, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody is awake in the meantime, but I'm looking for 1,000. A small offer for this wonderful Al Narciso lot number one here in front of us. Is there no offer? Then the
We have
1,000.
28 horses today for sale, so if somebody wants to buy this horse, has to decide now.
Exactly. If there is no offer for a 1,000, then I'm afraid that lot number one is not sold.
Nie ma zainteresowania. Dziękujemy bardzo, koń schodzi. I zapraszamy konia z numerem 2. Jest to klacz Bella Flora. Number 2, Bella Flora. 3-year-old mares filling by Hash OSB out of Perlesa by Poganin, bred and owned by Janusz Podlaski. Przed Państwem Bella Flora po ogierze Hash OSB od klaczy Perlesa po Poganin, hodowli własności stadniny koni Janusz Podlaski.
Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 2, Bella Flora, looking for an opening offer of 1,000. Who makes an opening offer of 1,000 euros?
I zacznijmy od 1000 euro.
I'm looking for the 1,000. Who makes an opening offer, ladies and gentlemen, of 1,000? I'm looking for the 1,000 euros. Who makes it a 1,000? There's an opening offer for Bella Flora here in the summer sale. Who makes an offer of 1,000? Ladies and gentlemen, as we know, I am looking for 1,000 without a offer anyway. I can't sell horses. So hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, somebody make a starting bid of 1,000. Who makes it a 1,000? Is there no opening offer of a 1,000? Yes, I have. Thank you so much.
I
I
mamy
have
otwarcie
1,000.
na poziomie 1000 euro.
We're raising with 500, ladies and gentlemen, looking for 1,500. Looking for
Czy ktoś
1,500.
zaproponuje 1500?
Looking for the 1,500. I have an offer of 1,000, looking now for the 1,500. Who makes it a 1,500? 1,000 is the bid. I'm looking for 1,500. Looking for the 1,500. Who makes it one? We have online. Thank you so much. Here from Poland. 1,500 is the bid. Looking now for the 2,000.
Mamy w tej chwili 1500, czekamy na 2000 euro.
I have 2,000. Thank you so much. 2,000 I have. Looking for 2,500 now. Looking for 2,000.
Mamy 2000 euro, czekamy na 2500 euro.
Looking for the 2,500. 2,000 is the bid. Back here in-house in Jano Podlaski. Looking now for the 2,500. The bid is here in-house with Mirek. Looking for 2,500 now. Who makes it the 2,500? Who makes it the 2,500? Nobody wants to make more than the 2,000 I have. Looking for 2,500. Hopefully our friends online will make up their mind and make an offer. Let's wait a little bit. 2,000 here in-house in Jano Podlaski. Looking now for the
Zapraszamy na
2,500.
klientów online, żeby dołożyli jeszcze cegiełkę do zakupu tej klaczy. Czekamy na ofertę na poziomie 2500. Nie możemy ciągle tej klaczy sprzedać za tę kwotę.
So 2,000 is the bid, ladies and gentlemen. Looking for 2,500. Is there nobody else more than the 2,000 I have in Mirek's corner? The 2,000 here in Jano Podlaski. Again, looking for 2,500.
Jeżeli nie będzie zainteresowania, odeślemy Belle Florę do stajni.
2,000 is the bid, ladies and gentlemen. Looking for the 2,500 now.
If there is no interest, we have to send her back home.
I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen, if there is no other bid than the 2,000 I have, last round, maybe with Mirek. No. If there are no other bids, then I'm afraid that
Dziękuję
Bella Flora.
bardzo.
Oh. Okay, I will accept. It was close, but the 2,500 I will accept. 2,500. Can we make it a 3,000? Can we make it a 3,000 now?
Czekamy na 3000.
2,500 is the bid, looking for the 3,000. Is there no other bid than the 2,500? I'm looking for 3,000. I'm looking for the 3,000 now. 2,500 is the bid, looking for the 3,000. Nobody else more than the 2,500 online.
Jeśli nie ma zainteresowania, to w dalszym ciągu nie jest cena, za którą możemy sprzedać Belle Florę.
Ladies and gentlemen, if there is no other bid than the 2,500 online, again, I'm afraid that's not enough for this wonderful Bella Flora. That means she is not sold. Give her a round of applause. She deserves it.
Dziękujemy bardzo. Klacz schodzi niesprzedana. Z numerem 6 prezentowana jest Camea, córka ogiera Ekwator i klaczek Kampania po Cytadel, hodowli własności stadniny koni Białka. Ta 5-letnia klacz została w sezonie 2025 pokryta ogierem AJ na ban. To jest zmiana w stosunku do informacji podanej w katalogu. Klacz została pokryta ogierem AJ na ban. Data ostatniego skoku to 1 sierpnia i klacz nie ma potwierdzonej źrebności, bo jest ze zrozumiałych względów jeszcze za wcześnie. We have number 3 now, Camea by Equatorial out of Campania by Citadel, bred and Białka Stad. She's bred this season to stallion AJ Naban. There is a change to the information which is written on your catalog. So she is bred to AJ Naban with last date of service 1st of August, and she's not checked. She's not checked. She's covered but not checked.
Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 3 in front of us. 8 2-in-1 package, bred to AJ Naman Camea, ladies and gentlemen. Looking for an opening offer of 1,000. Who makes it a 1,000? I'm looking for
Zacznijmy od 1000 euro.
1,000. I'm looking at an opening offer of 1,000 euros. Ladies and gentlemen, who makes it a 1,000? I'm looking for the 1,000 now. Who makes it a 1,000? I'm looking for 1,000 as an opening offer for this 2-in-1 package here in front of us. Lot number 3, Camea. 1,000 I'm looking for. Is there nobody who wants to make an offer of
Czekamy na
1,000?
ofertę na poziomie 1000 euro.
Nobody wants to make an offer of the 1,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking for 1,000 as an opening offer for lot number 3, Camea. Bred to AJ Naban. 1,000, ladies and gentlemen, take a closer look. A wonderful pedigree. Bred to AJ Naban. 1,000. Nobody wants to make an offer of 1,000.
Zainteresowania?
We have an offer for 1,000. Thank you so much. Looking now for 1,500. Looking now for 1,500.
Czekamy na postąpienie na poziomie 500 euro na 1500.
We have 1,500 online. Thank you so much. We have 1,500 online now. Looking for the 2,000.
Czekamy na
Looking for the 2,000 now. Looking for the 2,000 now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 1,500. Looking for the 2,000. Who makes it a 2,000? I think it's online all at the moment. We are looking now for the 2,000. Nobody here in Jano Podlaski who make an offer of 2. We have 1,500 online. Looking for the 2,000 now.
Czekamy na 2000.
We're looking for the 2,000 now. Ladies and gentlemen, who makes an offer of 2,000? We have 1,500 looking for the 2,000. Is there nobody else more than the offer of 1,000 we have? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We have an offer again from friends from Israel. See what our friends from Poland will do. If they reacting yes or no, this wonderful 2-in-1 package here in front of us. 2,000 is the bid, looking for 2,500 now.
Mamy 2000, czekamy na 2500.
Looking for the 2,500. Looking for the 2,500. Also here in Jano Podlaski. So far everything is online. The bid is now 2,000 euros. The bid is now 2,000.
Do tej pory wszystkie postąpienia, które do nas nadeszły. I mamy 2500 euro. Dziękujemy bardzo. Od klienta online. Czekamy na 3000 euro.
2,500 is the bid. We are back in Poland, ladies and gentlemen, looking now for the 3,000. Looking for the 3,000 now. We have 2,500 looking for the 3,000. It's all online at the moment. 2,500 is the bid. Looking now for the 3,000.
Mamy
Look.
2500, a w tej chwili czekamy na 3000.
And we have 3,000. Thank you so much, Israel. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, looking now for the 3,500. Looking now for the 3,500.
I czekamy na 3500.
In the meantime, I'd like to explain we have a hybrid auction like yesterday evening. That means the delay from our live stream is a little bit later on the other side of the globe. That means we give a little bit more time for our online bidders. This is what a hybrid auction is. This is what technology is. But it's nice because we here in Jano Podlaski now see 2 bidders here for Camea. One from Israel, one from Poland. Let's see if there's coming up another bid We're looking now for 3,500.
Prosimy o wyrozumiałość i zrozumienie, tak jak Eryk tłumaczy. Mamy minimalne przesunięcie czasowe w stosunku do tego, co jest podawane, czy dzieje się w naszej licytacji online, także dajmy tym klientom, którzy licytują online, troszkę więcej czasu i pewien kredyt zaufania. Czekamy na postąpienie, to ciągle nie jest kwota, za którą możemy kamienie sprzedać.
So, again, ladies and gentlemen, we have 3,000 now as a bid, looking now for the 3,500. Looking for the 3,500. Looking for 3,500. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 3,000 now. We are on the way. We are not yet on the market, but we are close, I guarantee you. So we have a 3,500. I hope our friends from Poland make up their mind again and make another offer.
Już do kwoty, za którą możemy kamienie sprzedać, to jeszcze nie jest ten poziom.
I need a little bit more, ladies and gentlemen. We have 3,000 now, looking for 3,500. We give another 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. If there's no other bot, then I'm afraid she is not sold, but we are close. We are close, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully somebody on the other side of this internet connection is make up the mind again and make an offer of 3,500. Again, 3,500 I'm looking for. Maybe also somebody here in Janov Podlaski. The 3,500 what I'm looking for.
Jeśli nie uzyskamy, nie otrzymamy jakiegoś postąpienia zainteresowania, nie zobaczymy zainteresowania ze strony kupujących, będziemy musieli odesłać kamienie do Stanów.
Ladies and gentlemen, the last seconds are ticking. We have 3,000 as a bid, which is at the moment not enough. If there is no higher bid than the 3,000 I have now, then I'm afraid that Camea lot number 3 is not sold.
Thank you very much, Henry. Dziękujemy bardzo. Klacz schodzi niesprzedany.
Nevertheless, I'd like to thank the online bidders for their effort and their bids. We are now heading to the next lot. We are heading to lot number 4.
Przed Państwem klacz z numerem 4, Cendoza po ogierze EKS Alejandro od klaczy Cedora po Kahil Al-Shakab, hodowli własności Stadniny Koni Janów Podlackim. Jest to 5-letnia klacz, pokryta w tym roku ogierem Erantis. Data ostatniego skoku to 26 lutego i klacz ma potwierdzoną źrebność. We have number 4 now, Cendoza, a daughter of EKS Alejandro. She is out of Cedora by Kahil Al-Shakab. 2025 successfully bred to Erantis. Last date of service is 26th of February and she is checked in full.
Ladies and gentlemen, a lot number 4, Cendoza, a 2-in-1 package bred to Irantis, looking for an opening offer of 1,000. I'm looking for 1,000. I'm looking for 1,000 now.
I tradycyjnie zaczniemy od 1000 euro. Czy jest zainteresowanie?
Looking for
Otwarcie
1,000.
za 1000 euro.
Who makes an opening offer, ladies and gentlemen, of a 1,000? I'm looking for 1,000 euros now. I can't believe there is no offer for this wonderful Cendoza. A 2-in-1 package for bred to Irantis, looking for 1,000. Looking for the 1,000 I have. Thank you so much. 1,000 we have. Looking for the 1,500. Looking for the 1,500 now. Looking for 1,500. 1,000 is the bid. 1,000 is the bid. Looking for
Czekamy na
1,500.
1,500. Mamy 1000
I have 1,500 with Jeff. 1,500 is the bid. Looking for 2,000 now. Looking for 2,000.
Czekamy na 2000.
Looking for 2,000. I have 1,500. Looking for 2,000. Looking for 2,000 now. 2,000 I have. Thank you so much. We have 2,000. Looking for the 2,500.
Czekamy na 2500.
Looking for the 2,500. Looking for 2,500. 2,000 is the bid. I have 2,500 with Jeff. 2,500 is the bid. 3,000. Thank you so much. We are back with Scott. We have 3,000 now. We have an offer of 3,000. Looking for 3,500. Looking for the 3,500. Who give me an offer of 3,500? 3,000 is the bid. Looking for 3,500. Who makes it a 3,500? 3,500 on my left-hand side. Thank you so much. Looking now for the 4,000 with Jeff. We are back in the corner with Jeff. 4,000 is the bid. Looking now for 4,500. 4,500. We are in the middle with Scott. We have 4,500. Looking now for the 5,000. Looking for the 5,000 now. Who makes it an offer of 5,000? I have 4,500. Looking for the 5,000 now. The bid is in front of
Czekamy
me.
na 5000.
Looking for the 5,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I have 5,000 with Jeff. Thank you so much.
Mamy 5,000.
5,000 is the bid. 5,000 the bid. Looking for 5,500 now. 5,500. Thank you so much. We have 5,500. Looking for 6,000 now. Looking for 6,000 now. Who makes it a 6,000? Who makes it a 6,000? I have 5,500 looking for the 6,000, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to sell this Cendoza anyway today. So, ladies and gentlemen, 5,500 is the bid looking for the 6,000. Who makes it a 6,000 euros? I'm looking now for 6,000. 5,500 is the bid. Looking for 6,000. If there is nobody else more than the 5,500 euros that I have here in front of me, we have 6,000. Thank you so much.
6000.
We are back in the corner with Jeff. Yes, 6,000 is on my right-hand side with Jeff. Looking now for the 6,500.
Czekamy na 6500.
Looking for the 6,500. Who makes it a 6,500? 6,500. I'm looking for 6,000. 6,500. Thank you so much. We are back with Scott. Here in front of me, 6,500 a bit, looking for 7,000.
Czekamy na 7000.
Looking for the 7,000 now. Looking for 7,000, 6,500 is a bit, looking for 7,000. Looking for the 7,000 now. 6,500 is the bid, looking for 7,000. What's happening online? I think nothing so far. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, 6,500 here in front of me. We have 7,000 with Jeff. Thank you so much. We have 7,000 with Jeff. 7,000 is the bid.
I 7500.
7,500. We are back with Scott. 7,500 is the bid now. Looking for the 8,000. Looking for the 8,000 now.
Czekamy na 8000.
7,500 a bid. Looking for the 8. We have the bid here in front of me. Looking for the 8,000. Looking for the 8,000 now. 7,500 is the bid. We're going to sell this Cendoza, the 2-in-1 package bred to Irantis. 7,500 is the bid in front of me. Looking for the 8,000. Looking for the 8,000. What's going on in your corner, Jeff? Are we still thinking about, or? I have 7,500 looking for the 8,000. If there is no higher bid than the 7,500, then we slowly raise We have. Thank you so much.
I
We have
mamy
8 now.
8
Back in the corner with Jeff.
I
8,500.
8,5 tysiąca.
8,500 is the bid now. Ladies and gentlemen, who else makes another bid? 8,500 is the bid, looking for the 9,000. Who makes it a 9,000? Nobody wants to make it a 9,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we raise the hammer. We have 8,500 as the bid for the first time. We have an 8,500 euros for the second time. Nobody else more than 8,500 euro for the third and or last time. Nobody else. Congratulations.
Sprzedajemy Cendozę za 8,5 tysiąca euro, numerek 6. Gratulujemy. Congratulations.
And we can announce, ladies and gentlemen, that Cendoza has a wonderful new home in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Yes.
Klacz pojedzie do Arabii Saudyjskiej.
Congratulations, the new owner for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. We are very happy that you find a way here to Jana Podlaski, and be the new owner of Cendoza Bread to Irantes. Then we're heading now to the next lot, ladies and gentlemen, heading now to lot number 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have number 5 now, Daniela by Rantis out of Dianora by Vittorio Tio, bred and owned by Michał Stad. She's only 2-year-old filly, so of course she's not bred. Przed Państwem z numerem 5 prezentowana Daniela po ogierze Erantis od klaczy Dianora po Vittorio Tio. Hodowli i własności stadniny koni Michałów. To zaledwie 2-letnia klacz, więc ze zrozumiałych względów jej kariera hodowlana jeszcze nie istnieje.
Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 5, Daniela here in front of us, looking for an opening offer of 1,000. Who makes it a 1,000 as a opening offer? Looking for the 1,000 euros. Looking for 1,000 as an opening offer for Daniela. I have. Thank you so much. We have 1,000 now. Looking for the 1,500. Looking for the 1,500.
Czekamy na 1,5 tysiąca.
Who makes it a 1,500? The bid is with Mirek. We have 1,000 on my left-hand side. Looking now for the 1,500. Looking for the 1,500. Who makes it a 1,500? 1,000 is the bid. Looking for 1,500. Who makes it a 1,500? I see 1,500. Thank you so much.
1,500.
1,500 is the bid. Looking for 2,000 now.
Czekamy na 2,000.
Looking for the 2,000. Thank you so much.
Dziękuję.
2,500. I'm looking for now. 2,000 is the bid here in-house. Looking for the 2,500. Looking for the 2,500. Looking for the 2,500. 2,000 is the bid. Looking for 2,500.
I czekamy na 2,5 tysiąca.
Who makes it a 2,500? I have 2,000. Looking for the 2,500 now. Looking for the 2,500.
And we have 2,500, number 22. You haven't seen it before.
Okay, 20. So we have another 2,500 we have. 2,500 we have. We're looking now for 3,000.
Mamy 2,5 tysiąca, czekamy na 3,000.
Looking for the 3,000 now. 3,000 we have. Thank you so much. 3,000 we have. Looking now for the 3,500. Looking for the 3,500. Looking for the 3,500. We have an offer of 3,000. Looking for 3,500. Who makes it 3,500? 3,500. Thank you so much. I have. Looking now for the 4,000.
I czekamy na 4,000.
4,000 I have with Mirek.
400.
Okay, thank you so much.
4,000
4,000 is the bid now. Looking for 4,500. The
Mamy
bid is with Mirek.
4,000, czekamy na 4,500.
Looking now for the 4,500. Looking for 4,500. Thank you so much. I have 4,500 in front of me. I have 4,500 in front of me.
Czekamy na 5,000 w tej chwili.
4,500 a bit. Looking for the 5,000 now. Looking for the 5,000. Who makes it a 5,000? 4,500 is the bid. Looking for 5. 5 I have. Thank you so much. We are back with Mirek.
5,000.
We have 5,500. Thank you so much.
5,500.
We have 5,500 now in front of me.
Czekamy na
Looking
6,000.
for the 6,000. 5,500 is the bid. 5,500 is the bid.
Okay.
Thank you so
Czekamy
much.
na 6,000.
Looking for the 6,000 now. Looking for the 6,000. Who makes it a 6,000? I have 5,500 on my, yes, in front of me. 6,000. Thank you so much. I have 6,000 now with Mirek.
I 6,500.
6,500. Thank you so much. So we have 7 now. 7 now. We are 7 now. Looking for the 7,500. 7,500 I'm looking for. 7,000 is the bid. Looking for 7,500. Looking for 7,500. The bid is with Mirek. The bid is in the left-hand side. Looking now for the 7,500. Looking for the 7,500. Thank you so much. 7,500. 8,000. Thank you so much. 8,500. Thank you so much. 8,500 is in front of me. 8,500 is in front of me. Looking for the 9,000 now. Looking for the 9,000. Looking for the 9,000 now. Who makes it a 9,000? 8,500 is the bid in front of me. Looking for the 9,000. Mirek, it's not your bid anymore. I have a bid in front of me. 8,500 with Scott. I have 8,500. Looking for the 9,000 now. Who makes it a 9,000? Who makes it a 9,000? 8,500 is the bid. Don't wait too long, ladies and gentlemen. 8,500 is the bid. Looking for the 9,000. The bid is here in front of me. 9,000. Thank you so
Dziękujemy
much.
bardzo. Mamy 9,000.
9,000 is the bid.
I
9,500.
9,500. Dziękuję.
Who makes it a 10,000? I'm looking now. 10,000. Thank you so
Dziękujemy
much.
bardzo. Mamy 10,000 euro.
10,500. Thank you so much. 10,500. We are back in front of me. 10,500 is the bid. Looking for 11,000
Czekamy na
now.
11,000.
Looking for 11,000. Is there no other bid than the 10,500 I have? Then I think we're going to sell this wonderful Daniela. Ladies and gentlemen, make up your mind. We have 10,500 euros. We raise the hammer. 10,500 for the first time. A 10,000.
Mirek, the bid is in the front of us. It's not yours. You know it.
10,500 in front of me for the second time. Nobody else more than the 10,500 for the third and last time. Nobody else. Congratulations.
Dziękujemy bardzo. Congratulations. Daniela pojedzie na Łotwę.
Congratulations to the new owner.
She's just shy. I just said.
Congratulations to the new owner from Latvia. We're more than happy to have you here in Jano Podlaski. And again, congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome number 6, Ediana. She is by Ikeas Alejandro out of Eduarda by Pogrom, bred and owned by Jan of Podlaski stud. She's only 4 this year, first time bred to Erantis. Last date of service is 26th of February and she's checked in fall. Przed Państwem Ediana, prezentowana z numerem 6, córka Ogiera Alejandro i klaczy Eduarda po Pogrom. Klacz została wyhodowana w stadnie koni Janów Podlaski i w tym roku po raz pierwszy została pokryta w swojej karierze. Pokryta ogierem Erantis. Data ostatniego skoku to 26 lutego i klacz ma potwierdzoną źrebność.
Ladies and gentlemen, in front of us, lot number 6, Ediana, the wonderful daughter of Ikeas Alejandro, bred to Erantis, looking for an opening offer of 1,000 euros. Looking for the 1,000. Who makes it an opening offer of 1,000? 1,000 I have. Thank you, Scott. 1,000 is the bid, looking now for 1,500. 1,500. Thank you so much. Looking for the 2,000. 2,000 I have. 2,000 I have. Looking now for 2,500. Looking for the 2,500 now. I have an offer of 2,000 in the meantime in front of me with Scott. Looking for 2,500. Who makes it an offer of 2,000? 2,500. Thank you so much. 3,000. Thank you so much. In the meantime, we have 3,000, 3,500. Thank you so much. 4,000. Thank you so much. Looking for 4,500. Looking for the 4,500. 4,000 is the bid. Looking for 4,500. 4,500. Thank you so much. Looking for the 5,005 I have. Thank you so much. Looking for 5,500. Looking for the 5,500. 5,000 is the bid. Looking for 5,500. Who makes it a 5,500? I have 5,005. I have 6. I have 6 at 44. 6,500. 6,500 now back in front of me with Scott. 6,500 is the bid. Looking now for the 7,000. Looking for the 7,000 now. 6,500 is the bid. Looking for 7,000. Looking for 7,000 now. 7 I have. Thank you so much. Looking for the 7. That's 7,500 I have. Thank you so much. Looking for 8,000. Looking now for the 8,000. 7,500 I have. Looking for 8,000. 8 I have. Thank you so much. Looking for 8,000. 8,500 I have. Looking for the 9 now. Looking for the 9 now. 9,000. I have 8,500. Looking for the 9,000. 9 I have.
9.5?
Yes. It's 9,000 is the bid now. Looking for 9,500. You're 9. You're 9 now, and we're looking for 9,500. Looking for the 9,500. 9 I have. Looking for the 9,500. 9,500 I'm looking for. The 9 is, if it's Scots, looking for 9,500. Looking for the 9,500. Looking for the 9,500 now. 9,000 is the bid. Looking for 9,500, ladies and gentlemen. Who makes it the 9,500? Is there no other bid than the 9,000 I have? Looking for 9,500. Looking for the 9,500. No other bid than the 9,000 I have. Ladies and gentlemen, then I slowly raise the hammer. We have 9,000 now. Looking for the 9,005. Looking for the 9,005. 9 I have. We raise the hammer. We raise the hammer for 9,000. We have 9,000 for the first time. We have a 9,000 for the second time. Nobody else more than the 9,000 I have for the third and last time. Nobody else. Congratulations.
Dziękujemy bardzo. 9,000 euro klacz sprzedany. Gratuluję. Congratulations. Well done. Mary goes to Saudi Arabia. Klacz została sprzedana do Arabii Saudyjskiej.
And congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Ediana has a wonderful new home in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And that brings us, Ladies and gentlemen, to the next lot here in the summer sale, heading now to lot number 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have number 7 now in front of you, El Tiempa. She's by Morion out of Encarina by Ascot Didi. She's a daughter of our new chosen Polish national champion mare. This mare is only 2 years old, so of course sales open. Przed Państwem córka narodowej czempionki Polski, klacze Encarina. Z numerem 7 prezentowana jest El Tiempa. Ojcem El Tiempy jest Morion, a oczywiście została wyhodowana w stadninie koni Janów Podlaski. To klacz dwuletnia, więc oczywiście sprzedawana jest bez kariery hodowlanej.
Ladies and gentlemen, in front of us, lot number 7, El Tiempa, looking for an opening offer of 1,000. Who give me an opening offer of 1,000? I'm looking for 1,000 now. Who makes an opening offer of 1,000 for El Tiempa here in front of us? Lot number 7, looking for an opening offer of 1,000. 1,000 euro, I'm looking for. Who makes it a 1,000? Ladies and gentlemen, who makes it a 1,000? I'm looking for a 1,000 euros. Who makes it a 1,000? I'm looking for a 1,000. An opening offer of 1,000. Who makes me a opening offer, ladies and gentlemen? Don't be shy. This wonderful El Tiempa, 2 years old, a wonderful daughter of the brand new Polish national champion mare Encarina. I have 1,000. Thank you. 1,000 I have, looking for 1,500 now.
Czekamy na 1,500.
Looking for 1,500. 1,000 is the bid. On my right hand side with Jeff, I'm looking for 1,500.
Czekamy na 1,500.
Looking for 1,500 now. Who makes it 1,500? I have an offer of 1,000. Looking for 1,500. Nobody else? Yes. Is that a bid? Yes, that is a bid. Not a bid, is a bid. At least here I have a bid. So 1,500 now in-house. 2,000 with Jeff. 2,000 with Jeff. 2,000 with Jeff, looking for 2,500 now. Looking for 2,500. Looking for the 2,500. 2,500 I have. Thank you so much. Looking now for the 3,000. 2,500 I have. Looking for the 3,000. 3 I have with Jeff. We are back on my right hand side. 3,500. Thank you so much. 3,500 in front of me. Looking for the 4,000. 4,000 I have. In the corner. 4,000 is the bid. Looking for 4,500. 4,500 I have. 5 I have. We are back with Jeff. 5,000 in the corner with Jeff. 5,500. Thank you so much. Looking for the 6,000 now. Looking for the 6,000 now. 5,500 in front of me. Looking for the 6,000. Looking for the 6,000 now. 5,500 is the bid with Scott. I'm looking now for the 6,000. Who makes it a 6,000 now? Who makes it a 6,000? 5,500 is the bid. Looking for the 6,000. Who makes it 6,000? 5,500 is the bid. 6 I have. Thank you so much. We are back. 6,500 I have. 6,500. We are back with Scott. 6,500 in front of me, looking for the 7,000 now. Looking for the 7,000. Looking for the 7,000 now. Who makes it a 7,000? Who makes it a 7,000? 6,500 is in front of me, looking for the 7,000. Who makes it a 7,000 now? Nobody else more than the 6,500. 7. We have 7 with. We have 7,500. We are back in the middle. We are back in the middle now with 7,500, looking for the 8,000. Who makes it an 8,000? 7,500 I have, looking for the 8,000 now. Looking for 8,000. 7,500 I have, looking for 8. Looking for 8,000. 7,500 is the bid, looking for the 8,000. Ladies and gentlemen, who makes it 8,000? 7,500 is the bid. Don't wait too long, ladies and gentlemen. We have 7,500 looking for 8,000. If there is no higher bid than the 7,500 I have, then we slowly raise the hammer, ladies and gentlemen, with 7,500. 7,500 is the bid. We have 8. We have 8 with Mirek. And we have 8,500 with Scott. We are back in the middle. 8,500 is the bid now. In the middle, we are back with Scott. We are back with Scott with 8,500. Who makes it a 9,000? Who makes it a 9,000 now? 8,500 is the bid. Looking for the 9,000. Looking for the 9,000. 8,500 is the bid. Who makes it a 9,000? I think we are still thinking about on my left-hand side, but the bid is in the middle. 8,500. If there is no other bids than the 8,500, the 8,500. Then we start to raise. We have, thank you so much. We have 9,000. We have 9,000. 9,500. We are back with Scott. Thank you so much. Now is the question. Who makes it a 10,000? Who makes it a 10,000? 9,500 is the bid with Scott. I'm looking now for the 10,000. I'm looking for the 10,000. Who can I ask for the 10,000? I have 9,500. Looking for the 10. 10,000! Thank you so much in the corner! Thank you so much in the corner. Thank you so much. No, wait, Scott. No. Yeah, come on. Okay, 10,500. 10,500, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sorry. Very fast bids. I love it. 10,500 is the bid now. We are back in the middle. We are back in the middle. Are we going to go to the 11? Can I ask for the 11? 10,500 is the bid. 10,500 is the bid. Looking for 11. Looking for 11,000. 10,500 is the bid. And I see some smiling faces on my left-hand side. But we are in the middle with the bid for 10,500. Looking for the 11,000. Looking for the 11,000. Mirek, what's going on in your corner? We have 10,000 in front of me. We're raising again the hammer. We have a 10,500 for the first time. We have a 10,500 for the 1.5 time. But now we have 11,000. Thank you so much. We have 11,000. We are back in the corner. We are back in the corner, but I guess not for long. Thank you. 11,500. 11,500. 11,500 in front of me. We are back now in front of me, but we are looking all to the left-hand side. Because what's going on? We have 11,500 looking now for the 12,000. Looking for the 12,000. Looking for the 12,000 now. 11,500. We have, thank you so much, 12,000 in the corner. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 12,000 in the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, looking for 12,500. Looking for the 12,500. We have 12,000. We're looking for the 12,500. You know what? 12,500 for Scott. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 12,500 euros. Ladies and gentlemen, for this wonderful daughter of Morion here in the summer sale, we have 12,500.
Mamy 12,5
Can we make it
tysiąca.
a 13?
Czekamy na...
Yes, we do! Thank you so much.
Dziękujemy
13,000 in the corner. We have 13,000 now in the corner. We have 13,500. 13,500 now. 13,500 now in front of me. Looking for 14,000. Looking for 14,000. 13,500 is the bid. Looking for the
Czekamy
14.
na 14,000.
Looking for 14. And we have a 14,000. Congratulations. So far, the bid is yours. But for how long? For how long do we have the offer on my left-hand side? Ladies and gentlemen, 14,000 is the bid.
Scott is coming, means he wants something from us.
Ladies and gentlemen, you should think we have an offer of 14.5, but we do not have. Maybe a 15, no, not 15.5, 16,000! Thank you so much, 1-6. Thank you so much. 16,000, we appreciate. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, 16,000 is the bid now here in front of me. Now is the question. We have 16.5. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate. The bid is back in the corner with a 16,500. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, Scott, it will be a tough competition now for you maybe, but we have 16.5 in the corner. Can we make it a 17 or not? Can we make it a 17 or not? That's the question. 16.5 is on my left-hand side. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call a hammer. We slowly raise it and we say we have a 16,500 for the first time. We have a 16,500 for the second time. But not for long. We have 17,000. $17,000 is the bid in front of me.
I mamy 17,000.
Now is the question. Mirek. Thank you. 7,500. 18,000. No? Oh, no. Sorry. It's still there? Yes? 17,500 in the corner. 17,500 in the corner. You know what? 17,500 for the first time, for the second time, and for the third and last time nobody else. Congratulations.
17,500 tysiąca. Gratulacje i wiemy, że koń zostaje w Polsce.
A really happy new owner, ladies and gentlemen. It is wonderful, El Tiempa. Thank you also for the bidder here in front of me. We really appreciate. But, ladies and gentlemen, the happy faces are on my left-hand side in the corner. Congratulations. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, that El Tiempa stays here in Poland. So, ladies and gentlemen, heading now to the next lot. We're heading to lot number 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special mare now. The unique pedigree. She is Alexa, bred and owned by Michałstad, a daughter of Shanghai EA, out of Alara by Gazelle Al-Shakab. So you have Shanghai and Gazelle on her pedigree. 2025, she's bred to Paris. Last date of service, 21st of March, and she is checked in full. Przed Państwem Alexa, piękna córka ogiera Szanghai, klacze Elara, po Gazelle Al-Shakab, hodowli własności stadniny koni Michałów. Klacz w 2025 roku została pokryta ogierem Paris. Data ostatniego skoku to 21 marca i klacz jest źrebny.
Ladies and gentlemen, in front of us, lot number 8, Alexa, bred to Paris. Ladies and gentlemen, looking for an opening offer of 1,000. Who makes it an opening offer of 1,000? I'm looking for the 1,000 now. Who makes it a 1,000? Who makes it a 1,000? I'm looking for an offer of 1,000. Looking for 1,000 now. Looking for 1,000. Ladies and gentlemen, who makes an opening offer of 1,000? I'm looking for the 1,000. 10,000 I have. 1,000, thank you so much. I have 1,000 now. Looking for 1,500. Looking for the 1,500 now. I have 1,000. Looking for 1,500. Looking for 1,500. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2-in-1 package, the wonderful Alexa, bred to Paris. We have, thank you so much, we have 1,500. We have 2,000 now. We have 2,000 now. 1,500 was here. The 1,500, the 2 is now here. The 2,000 now is on the other side. Looking for 2,500, ladies and gentlemen. We have 2,000, looking for 2,500. There is some on, yes, thank you. 2,500 is the Scott with Mirek, the bit with Mirek. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now 4,000 online. Thank you so much. We have 4,000 online. We have 4,500 here in-house. 4,500 in-house, looking for the 5,000 now. 5 I have. 5,000 I have. I have 5 here on my left-hand side. 5,000 is here. We have 6,500 now online. We have 7 now. We have 7 with Mirek. We have 7,500. We have 7,500 now with Scott. Looking for the 8,000. Looking for the 8,000. I have 9,000 in the meantime in online. I have 9 online, looking for 9,500. Looking for the 9,500. We are online with 9,000, looking for 9,500. 9,500 I have, thank you so much. 10, oh, thank you so much. We have 10,000 now. We have 10,000 now. We have 10,000 with Mirek. 10,000 is the bid, looking for 10,500. Looking for the 10,500. 10,500 I'm looking for. 10,000 is the bid. 10,000 is the bid. 10,500 I have. Thank you so much. No, the bid is in-house. The bid is in-house. 10,500. 11. I have 11 now here. I have 11,500 online. We have 11,500 online. 11,500 online. 11,500 online. I have 12 now here on my left-hand side. We have 12,000 now. Looking for the 12,500. Looking for the 12,500. The bid is here. The bid is here on my left-hand side, 12,000. Looking for 12,500. Looking for 12,500. Looking for the 12,500 now. 12,000, 12,500 is the bid. Thank you so much. We are back in front, the 12,500. Looking for the 13,000 now. 1-3, looking for the 13,000. Looking for the 13,000 I have. Thank you so much. We are back on my left-hand side. We have 13,000 now. Looking for the 13,500. Looking for the 13,500. Who makes it a 13,500? We do. Thank you so much. 13,500. 13,500. Looking for the 14 now. Looking for the 14 now. Looking for 14,000. 13,500 is the bid. Looking for the 14,000. Looking for 14,000. Who makes it a 14,000? 13,500 is the bid. Looking for 14,000. Looking for the 14,000. looking for the 14,000. Ladies and gentlemen, who makes it the 14,000? 13,500 is the bid, looking for the 14. If there is no higher bid than the 13,500 I have, the 13,500 is in front with Scott. You know? 13,500 is with Scott. 14, thank you so much. We are with Mirek now. We are with Mirek now, with 14,000. We are with 14 with Mirek. We're looking for 14,500.
I czekamy na 14
14,500. Thank you so much. We have a 15,000 now.
Czekamy na 15 tysięcy.
I think Scott, we have the 15 with you, huh? Yes, yeah, the 15 is with you.
14.5.
14.5?
14.5.
I was confused. Yes, 14.5, confirmed. Okay,
And
40.
we have 50.
15 now, 15 now, 15 now. We have 15 now. Looking for the 15,500. 15,500 here on my left-hand side. Thank you so much. 15,500. We have 16 now. We have 16 now with Scott. 60 now. Looking for 16,500. Looking for 16,500. 16,500. I'm looking for 16,000 is the bid with Scott. 16,500. 16,500 I'm looking for. Who makes it 16,500? We do. Thank you so much. We have 16,500 on my left-hand side. Yes. 17. We have 17 in the meantime. We have 17. 17. 17,000 now. Looking for 17,500. Looking for the 17,500. 17,000 is the bid.
Andy, can you go with her to the camera on the front of you like this? To the end.
Yes,
Yep.
please for the camera. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we have wonderful bidders via the Saudi platform here, and we have a camera over there. So this is especially for our clients in that region. We're very appreciating it. Sorry? 19. Ah, really? Nice! 19,000! Thank you so much.
19 tysięcy.
We have 19,000 now. Looking for 19,500.
I czekamy na 19,5 tysiąca.
Looking for the 19,500. Looking for the 19,500. Looking for the 19,500. Scott? 19,000 is the bid. Looking for 19,500.
Mamy w tej chwili 19 tysięcy i czekamy na dalsze postąpienie.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have 19,000 in-house. We're looking what's happening in the corner here on my left-hand side. The wonderful platform from Yayat, ladies and gentlemen. The auction platform, which is live here from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, also to provide here now in the Pride of Poland. Ladies and gentlemen, 19,000. If there is no other offer than the 19,000 I have, then we have 19,000 for the first time. Nobody else more than the 19,000 I have for the second time. Nobody else more than the 19,000 euro here in
Wait.
Oh, what's happening? Nothing happening?
Nothing.
No?
Okay.
Okay, then we start the excitement again. 19,000 for the third and last time! Sold! Congratulations!
Gratulacje. Gratulujemy bardzo serdecznie.
But we still like to thank the bidders via the platform from Yayat for being here with us in the Pride of Poland in the summer sale.
I klacz jedzie na Łotwę.
And ladies and gentlemen, this wonderful Alaska had a new home in Latvia.
Latvia. Szanowni Państwo, w tej chwili przed Państwem prezentowana z numerem 9 Elea Velia, córka Ogiera Ferrum i klaczy Elesmera po Sachmelarab. Klacz wyhodowana w stadnie koni Michałów, dwuletnia, więc oczywiście kariera hodowlana dopiero przed nią. And now we have number 9, Elea Velia, by Ferrum out of Elesmera by Sachmel Arab, bred and owned by Michałstad. And she's only 2-year-old filly, so show record and breeding record still ahead of her.
Ladies and gentlemen, in front of us, a wonderful daughter of Ferrum, Elea Velia, lot number 9, looking for an opening offer of 1,000. I'm
Zacznijmy
looking for the
od
1,000.
1000.
Who makes it an opening offer of 1,000? I'm looking for the 1,000 now. Who makes it a 1,000? I'm looking, one I have, thank you so much. 1,000 I have, looking for the 1,500 now. Looking for the 1,500 I have, thank you so much. 1,005 is the bid, looking for 2,000 now.
Czekamy na
Looking for the
2000.
2,000, 2,000 with Jeff, thank you. Looking for the 2,525 with Scott, thank you so much. 2,500 with Scott in front of me. Looking for the 3,000, 3,000 with Mirek, thank you. We are on the left-hand side, 3,000 is the bid. Looking for 3,535 I have. Looking now for the 4,000. Looking for the 4,000 now. 3,500 is the bid. Looking for the 4,000. Looking for the 4,000 now. 3,500 is the bid. 4,000. Thank you so much. We are in Mirek's corner. 4,000 the bid. Looking for 4,500. Looking for the 4,500. 5,000. Thank you so much. We have 5,000 now. We have 5,500. We have 5,500. Looking for the 6,000 now. Looking for the 6,000 now. 5,500 is the bid. Looking for 6,000. Looking for 6,000 now. 5,500. 6 I have. Thank you so much. 6 I have. Looking now for 6,500. Looking for 6,500. 6,000 I have. Looking for 6,500. Who makes it a 6,500? I'm looking for 6,500. 6 I have. Looking for 6,500. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look for this wonderful Elea Velia here in front of us. A young daughter of Ferrum. Ladies and gentlemen, I have 6,000, looking for 6,500. Who makes it a 6,500? Nobody else more than the 6,000 I have.
Scott.
Thank you so much. 6,500 is the bid now. Look, 7. I have 7,000 now. I have 7,000 now. Looking for 7,500 and I have 7,500. Looking for the 8,000. Looking for the 8,000. Thank you so much. We have 8,000 now. Looking for the 8,500. 8,000 is the bid. 8,000 is the bid. Looking for 8,500. Looking for 8,500. Mirek, 8,500. 8,500, looking for the 9, looking for the 9. 859, thank you so much. 9 in front of me. We have 9,5. I hear already the 10. Thank you so much. We have 10 now with Scott. We have 10,000 with Scott, looking for the 10,500. Looking for the 10,500. 10,000 is the bid, looking for 10,500. Looking for 10,500. We have, thank you so much, 10,500. Looking for the 11,000 now. Looking for 11,000 now. Looking for 11,000. 10,500 is the bid. Looking for 11,000. Looking for 11,000. What's going on online? Nothing so far. Our other platform, yes, we have some bids there. But we have 10,500 here in front of me, here in Janov Podlasking, looking for the 11,000. Nobody else more than the 10,500 that I have here in front of me. If there is no other bid than the 10,500, 11,500. Thank you so much. We have 11,500 here on my left-hand side. We have 11,500 for my left-hand side. Looking for the 12,000. Looking for the 12,000. 11,500 is the bid. Looking for 12,000. Looking for the 12,000 now. 11,500 is on my left-hand side. We have, thank you so much. We have 12,000 with Jeff. We are in Jeff's corner now with 12,000. We have 12,000 on my right-hand side. 12,000 is the bid, looking for 12,500. Looking for 12,500. Who makes it at 12,500? 12,000 is the bid with Jeffrey. I'm looking for 12,005. I'm looking for 12,500. Nobody else more than the 12,000 I have so far in the corner with Jeff. If there's nobody else more, then we slowly raise the hammer for 12,000. Jeff, the bid is with you. We have 12,000 for the first time. We have a 12,000 for the 12,500. 12,500. Scott, 12,500 is there, but there is 13,000. 1-3. We have 13,000 now with Scott. We have 13,000 with Scott, looking for 13,500. Looking for the 13,500. We are back here in front of me with 13,000, looking for 13,500. Looking for 13,000. We have, thank you so much, 13,500. We are back on Mirek's corner with 13,500, looking for the 14 now. Looking for the 14. 14 I have, thank you so much. We have 14,000, 1-4. We have 14,000, looking now for 14,500. Looking for the 14,500. Who makes it the 14,500 euros? Nobody else more than the 14,000 I have. Ladies and gentlemen, then we start again the countdown. We have a 14,000 for the, we have 14,500. Thank you so much. 14,500. 15, thank you. We have 15,000. Thank you so much. We are back in Mirek's corner with 15,000. Looking now for the 15,500. 15,500? 15,500 here on my left-hand side. 16 over there. We have 16 now with Scott. We have 16 with Scott. Looking for the 16,500. The bid is with Scott for 16,000. Looking for 16,500. Looking for the 16,500. Who makes it a 16,500? And we have some online bidders, ladies and gentlemen. We have some online bidders via the Yeltsin platform. We give them a little bit more time. We have 16,000 here in-house. We give another 20 seconds as the delay for the connection. But then we start the countdown again. When there is no other bid than the 16,000 I have. The 16,000 euros I have.
Zbliżamy się do odliczania. 16 000 to jest kwota, którą mamy w tej chwili. Dajemy jeszcze kilka sekund naszym klientom, którzy skupili się na platformie obsługiwanej przez naszych saudyjskich gości. I mamy 16,5 tysiąca.
16,500. Thank you so much. We are back here in the arena. We are back with Mirek's corner for 16,500. The question is now, what are we doing? 17, yes or no? We have 16,500. We have 17,000. Thank you so much. 17,017 is here in front of me with Scott. 17,000 is the bid now. Ladies and gentlemen, I will ask for a 17,500. We have 17 in front of me with Scott. We have 17 in front of me with Scott. Can we make it a 17,500? Ladies and gentlemen, we have 17,000 in front of me. We slowly raise the hammer again, and we say 17,000 for the first time. We have a 17,000 for the second time.
Po raz drugi.
Nobody else more than the 17,000 for the third. I see you, Mirek. I see you, I see you, I see you. There is a small request for a few seconds more for negotiation. We have 17 for that. We have 17,500. We have 17,500. I saw you ask for the request. I got you. I give you some time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 17,500 is the bid. Don't wait too long. 17,500 is the bid. Can we have the 18 or not? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 17,500 for the first time. The bid is yours. The bid is yours. 17,500 for the second time.
Po raz drugi.
Nobody else more than the 17,500 for the third and last time. Nobody else. Congratulations, sold.
Gratulujemy, Sarah, well done. Mare goes to Sweden. Klacz pojedzie do Szwecji.
And ladies and gentlemen, a wonderful new home for Eliaviria in Sweden. Congratulations, the new owner of this wonderful Eliaviria. Ladies and gentlemen, heading now to the next lot.
Let's welcome number 10. Another 2-year-old filly. She is Elvira by Picasso Di Mar out of Eubena by Ascot DD, bred and owned by Janów Podlaski Stat. Przed Państwem kolejna młoda, zaledwie 2-letnia klacz Elvira po Picasso Di Mar od Eubena po Ascot DD, wyhodowana w stadninie koni Janów Podlaski.
Ladies and gentlemen, in front of us, lot number 10, Elvira, a wonderful young daughter of Picasso Di Mar. Ladies and gentlemen, can I ask for an opening offer of 1,000? Here we go again, looking for the 1,000. Looking for the 1,000 as an opening offer. Who makes it a 1,000? I'm looking for the 1,000 now. Who makes it a 1,000? I'm looking for an opening offer, ladies and gentlemen, for this wonderful Elvira of 1,000 euros. Who makes it 1,000 as an opening offer? 1,000 euros. Who makes it 1,000? Who makes it 1,000 as an opening offer? 1,000. Can I ask?
€1000. Czy jest ktoś zainteresowany rozpoczęciem?
Can I ask for the 1,000, ladies and gentlemen? 1,000 for this wonderful daughter of Picasso Di Mar, out of Ubena, a young daughter. Opening offer 1,000 euros. If there is no offer at all, then I'm afraid I cannot sell this wonderful Elvira. I need an opening offer.
Spotka się ta klacz z Państwa zainteresowaniem, odeślemy ją do stajni.
If there is no opening offer at all, again, ladies and gentlemen, your last chance. No offer is not sold. So sorry. But a round of applause for Elvira.
Dziękujemy bardzo. Klacz schodzi. Let's welcome number 11, Editra by Emerald J, out of El Pada by Da Vinci FM. Bred and owned by Janów Podlaski stud. She's a 5-year-old mare, 2025, bred to Irantis. Last date of service is 28th of February and she is checked in full. Przed Państwem klacz z numerem 11, Eritrea, po Emerald J od klaczy El Pada, po Da Vinci FM, hodowli i własności stadniny koni Janów Podlaski. W 2025 roku klacz została pokryta ogierem Erantis. Data ostatniego skoku to 28 lutego i klacz ma potwierdzoną źrebność.
Ladies and gentlemen, in front of us, lot number 11. Eritrea looking for an opening offer of 1,000. I'm looking for 1,000 euros. Who makes it an opening offer of 1,000? I'm looking for 1,000 euros. Who makes an opening offer of 1,000? I'm looking for 1,000 for this wonderful daughter of Emerald J, bred to Irantis. I'm looking for 1,000. Who makes it a 1,000? Who makes it a 1,000? I'm looking for 1,000 euros. Nobody else, nobody wants to make an opening offer of 1,000. I'm looking for the 1,000 now. Looking for 1,000. Who makes it 1,000? Is there nobody who wants to make an opening offer of 1,000? Nobody?
Any proposal? Jakaś propozycja z Państwa strony? Nie ma zainteresowania. Dziękujemy, klacz schodzi.
So, ladies and gentlemen, sorry to say that Eritrea, no offer is not sold. Thank you so much. Heading now to the next lot here in the summer sale, heading to lot number 12.
Yeah, we are moving to number 12. I witamy klacz z numerem 12, Espadera. To córka ogiera Złoty Medal i klaczy Espadrilla po monogram. Została wyhodowana w stadninie koni Michałów, urodziła się w 2018 roku, a w 2025 została pokryta ogierem Fire, a data ostatniego skoku to 28 maja i klacz ma potwierdzoną źrebność. And we have with number 12, Espadera. Mare bred and owned by Michał Stat, she is the daughter of Złoty Medal and famous Espadrilla by monogram. 2025, she sells in full to Father AA. Last date of service is 28th of May.
Ladies and gentlemen, in front of us, lot number 12, Espadera, the 2-in-1 package in full to Fire AA, looking for an opening offer of 1,000. Who makes it an opening? I have. 1,000 I have. Looking for 1,500. 1,005 I have. 1,500 I have. Looking for the 2,000 now. Looking for the 2,000. 2,000 I have. 2,500 I have. Looking for the 3,000 now. Looking for the 3,000 now. Looking for the 3,000. Looking for the 3,000. 2,000. 3,000 I have. Thank you so much. We have 3,500. 3,500.
4,
We have 4,000 now. 4,000. We have 4, 5. 4, 5.
4,5 tysiąca,
We have
5
5.
tysięcy,
We have 5,000. We have
I 5,500.
5,500. We have 6,000. We have 6, 5.
6,500.
We have 6, 5 now. Looking for the 7,000. The bid is with Jeff. We have 6, 5 now with Jeff. Looking for the 7,000. 7 I have. 7 I have. 7 I have with Scott. Looking for the 7, 5.
Czekamy
Looking
na
for the
7,5
7,500.
tysiąca. 6,5 tysiąca jest po stronie Scotta.
Looking for the 7,500. I have 7,000. 7,500 I have with Jeff. 7,500 with Jeff. 7,500 with Jeff. 7,500 with Jeff. Yes, 7,500 with Jeff. We have 8,000 now. We have 8,000 now. We are back with Scott. 8,000 is the bid. Looking now for 8,500. Looking for 8,500. Looking for the 8,500. 8,000 is the bid. 8,500 I'm looking for. Who makes it 8,500? Who makes it 8,500? 8,000 I have. 8,000 I have. Who makes it 8,500? Who makes it 8,500? I have 8,000. I have 8,000 here in front of me, looking for the 8,500. Is there any other one for a bit higher than the 8,000? 8,500. Thank you so much. We are back with Jeffrey for 8,500. Looking now for the 9,000. Looking now for the 9,000. 8,500 is the bid with Jeff. Looking for the 9,000 euros. Who makes it a 9,000? I'm looking for 9,000 euros. Looking for 9 I have. Thank you so much. 9 I have. We are back with Scott with 9,000. Looking for 9,500. Looking now for the 9,500. We have 9,000 as a bid. Looking for the 9,500. Who makes it a 9,500? What's happening online? So far not. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 9,000 in-house, looking for 9,500 here in Jano Podlaski, the summer sale. Ladies and gentlemen, 9,000 is the bid. If there is no higher bid than the 9,000 I have, then we're going to sell this wonderful Espadera for a 9,000 for the first time. We have a 9,000 euros for the second time. Nobody else more than the 9,000 euros for the third and last time. Nobody else. Congratulations.
Klacz została sprzedana za 9,000 euro. And she goes to Belgium. Klacz została sprzedana do Belgii. This one is Withdrawn. And she is number 13, Fermaria, by Elo Maria out of Fermata by Puganin, bred and known by Michałstad. She sells in fall to Paris with the last date of service 20th of July. There is a change in your catalog. She is in fall, checked in fall, but with the date of service 20 July. Przed Państwem Fermaria córka ogiera Elomarii i klaczy Fermata Popoganin, wyhodowana i stanowiąca własność stadnej koni Michałów. Klacz oferowana jest do sprzedaży źremna ogierem Paris, ale data ostatniego skoku uległa zmianie. Właściwa to 20 lipca, więc nie 6 czerwca, ale 20 lipca. Z tą datą klacz ma potwierdzoną źrebność.
Ladies and gentlemen, in front of us, lot number 13, Fermaria, looking for an opening offer of €1,000.
I czekamy na
Who makes
otwarcie
it
na poziomie
a
1000
1,000?
euro.
I'm looking for the €1,000 as an opening offer for Fermaria in fall to Paris. Ladies and gentlemen, 1,000. Who can be the offer of 1,000? I'm looking for the 1,000 now. Who makes an offer of 1,000? Looking for the 1,000. Looking for the 1,000 now. We have 1,000, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
Mamy 1000 euro.
We have 1,000 now. We have 1,000 on my left-hand side. In the AYOT community, we have 1,500. We have 1,500 now here in-house. 1,500 is a bit looking for 2,000. Looking for the 2,000 now. Looking for the 2,000. 1,500 is the bid. We have 2,500 now in the AYOT community. 2,500 is the bid. Looking now for 3 I have. Thank you so much. I have 3 in front of me. We have 3,500 now. We have 3,500 now.
3,500.
3,500 is the bid. I'm looking now for 4,000. I'm looking for 4,000.
I czekam.
4,500. We have 4,500. Thank you so much. We are back in the AYOT community. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 4,500. We have 5,000
Mamy
now.
5,000.
We have 5,000 now. Looking for the 5,500. We looking for the 5,500.
We have 6,000.
6,000 I have. Thank you so much. We have 6,000 now. We have 6,000 now. Looking for the 6,565 I have. 6,500 I have. Looking for the 7,000 now. 6,500 I have. Looking for 7,000. Looking for the 7,000 now. 6,500 is a bit, ladies and gentlemen. Looking for the 7,000. Who makes it a 7,000 now? Looking for 7,000. 6,500 is the bid. Looking for 7,000 euros. Who give me a bid of 7,000 euros? 6,500 is the offer. Ladies and gentlemen, looking for 7,000. Looking for 7,000. What's happening here online? So far nothing.
Jeśli nie ma zainteresowanych, to jesteśmy gotowi klacz za 6,500 sprzedać.
8,000. Thank you so much.
8,000.
We have 8,000 in the yacht community. Thank you so much. 8,000 is the bid. Looking now for the 8,500 I have. Thank you so much. 8,500 is the bid now. Looking for the 9,000. Who makes it a 9,000 now?
Mamy w tej chwili, czekamy na 9,000.
8,500 is the bid. Looking for the 9,000. Who makes it a 9,000? I'm looking for the 9,000 now. Looking for the 9,000. 8,500. 9,500. Thank you so much. 9,500 in the yacht community. Thank you so much. We have
10,000.
10,000. Thank you so much. The bid is with me, ladies and gentlemen. 10,000 is the bid. Looking for 10,500 euros. Looking for 10,500 euros. Who makes it a 10,500? Who makes it a 10,500? 10,000 is the bid here in-house. Ladies and gentlemen,
10,000.
looking for the 10,500. Looking for the 10,500. What's going on with our friends online? What's happening with the friends from the AYAT community? Ladies and gentlemen, 10,000 the bid here in Jana Podlaski. Looking for 10,500. There is no higher bid than the 10,000 I have so far. Then we start the countdown. We have at it of 10,000. 10,000 for the first time. We have it at 10,000 euros for the second time. Nobody else more than the 10,000 for the third and or last time. Nobody else. Congratulations.
10,000 euro. I klacz zostaje w Polsce. And she stays in Poland. Mirek, poprosimy o numer.
Can we see the bidding plates? Number 1.
Horse number 14 is withdrawn, so we are moving to number 15. Koń z numerem 14 jest wycofany. Czekamy na klacz z numerem 15. Ladies and gentlemen, on the front of you, a horse mare number 15, Granetta by Empire out of Goltra by Alert, bred and owned by Michałstad. 2025, she sells in fall to Fajer AA. Last date of service is 7th of April and she is checked in full. Przed Państwem Granetta, klacz prezentowana z numerem 15, córka ogiera Empire i klaczy Goltra po Alert. Hodowli własności stadniny koni Michałów. Klacz sprzedawana jest źrebna ogierem Fire AA. Data ostatniego skoku to 7 kwietnia i klacz ma potwierdzoną źrebność.
Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 15 in front of us. Granetta in full to Fire AA. Looking for an opening offer of 1,000. Who makes an opening offer of 1,000? Looking for the 1,000. Looking for the 1,000 as an opening offer. Looking for 1,000 now. Who makes an offer of 1,000? I'm looking for 1,000 now. Looking for 1,000. Looking 1,000 I have. Thank you so much, God. 1,000 I have. Looking now for the 1,500. Looking for the 1,500. 1,000 is the bid. 1,000 is the bid. $1,000 is the bid, ladies and gentlemen. Looking for the 1,500. 1,500. Thank you so much. 1,005 is the bid. Looking for 2,000. Looking for the 2,000 now. Looking for the 2,000. We have 2,000 online via the Equibid system, ladies and gentlemen. 2,000 here for Poland online. We have a bit of 2,000. We have 2,500. We have 2,500 now. We have 2,500 now. Looking for the 3,000. Looking for the 3,000 now. Who makes it a 3,000? 2,500 is the bid. 3,500 is the bid. Thank you so much. We appreciate. 3,500 is the bid. Looking for 4,000 now. 4,000 I have. Thank you so much. 4,000 I have. Looking now for the 4,500. 4,000 is the bid. Looking for the 4,500. Looking for the 4,500. Ladies and gentlemen, 4,000 is the bid here in-house. Looking for 4,500. Who makes it 4,500? 4,000 the bid. What's happening online for the rest? Well, yes, we have 4,500 online. Thank you so much. Looking now for the 5,000. 5 I have. Thank you so much. We have 5,000 now here in-house. 5,000 I have. Looking for 5,500. Looking for the 5,500. Who gives me 5,500, ladies and gentlemen? We have 5,000 online. No, in-house. We have 5,000 online. So looking forward to see what's happening online again. 5,000 here in Janov Podlaski. Looking now for the 5,500. Looking for the 5,500, ladies and gentlemen. Who makes it a 5,500? Is there nobody else who makes yes? We have 5,500. So we are in Israel. Thank you so much. 5,500 is the bid online. Looking for 6,000
Czekamy
now.
na 6,000.
Looking for the 6,000 now. Looking for the 6,000 now. I have 5,500 online. Looking for the 6,000. Looking for the 6,000. I have 6,000. Thank you so much. The bid is with Scott. Here in-house, looking now for the 6,500. Looking for the 6,500. The bid is in front of me with Scott. 6,000. We have 6,500. We are back in Israel, ladies and gentlemen. 6,500 is the bid now. We are online with 6,500. Looking for the 7,000.
Czekamy na 7,000.
Looking for the 7,000 now. Who makes it a 7,000? Who makes it a 7,000 now? 6,500 is the bid. 7 is the bid with Scott. 7 is the bid. Jeff is the bid with you as well. We have in the meantime 7,500 in Israel. Thank you so much. We have 7,500 now online. We have 7,500 online. Looking for the 8,000. Looking for the 8,000 now.
Czekamy na 8,000.
Who makes it 8,000? I'm looking for the 8,000. Who makes me an offer of 8,000? 8. Thank you so much. We have 8,000 now here in house. Looking for 8,500. 8,500 online. Thank you so much. 8,500 online. Looking now for the 9,000. Looking for the 9,000. Who give me an offer of 9,000? Yes, with Jeff. Thank you so much. We have 9,000 with Jeff. We have 9,500 with Scott. Thank you so much. 9,500 with Scott. Who makes it a 10,000? Who makes it a 10,000? I'm looking now for 10,000 euros. Who makes it 10,000? 10,000. Thank you so much, Jeff. We have 10,000 now here with Jeff in the corner. Looking for the 10,500. We still raise with the 500 euros. Yes, we have 11,000. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are back in Israel. 11,000 is the bid now. Looking for 11,500. 11,500 I have. 11,500 I have now. Looking for 12,000. Looking for the 12,000 now. Looking for the 12,000. 12,500 we have. Thank you so much. We have 12,500 now online. We have 13,000. Thank you so much. We have 13,000 now here in-house. Looking for the 13,500. Looking for the 13,500, 13,000. We have 14,000 online. Thank you so much. We are back in Israel, ladies and gentlemen, with 14,000. Now looking for 14,500. Looking for the 14,500. Who makes it a 14,500? I'm looking for 14,500 euros. Looking for the 14,500. Who makes it a 14,500? We are online with 14. We have 14,500. Thank you so much. We have 14,500 now here in-house in front of me. The bid is with Scott. We have 14,500. Looking for the 15,000 now. Looking for the 15,000 now. Who makes it a 15,000? I'm looking for the 15,000 now. Who makes it a 15,000? Nobody else more than the 14,500 I have here in-house in Jano Podlaski. Then we slowly, ladies and gentlemen, start to the countdown. We have 14,500 here in-house for the first time. We have a 14,500 for the second time. Nobody else more than the 14,500 for the third and last time. Nobody else. Congratulations.
Serana, 14,500 tysiąca. Let me guess. Batia. Klacz jedzie na Łotwę. Congratulations.
Hey Jude, don't make it back. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her under your skin. Then you begin to make it
So, ladies and gentlemen, Granetta, a wonderful new home in Latvia. I guess the next upcoming event, Arabian Horse Show, is probably in Latvia. Who knows?
It seems like Latvia become a gigantic breeding center.
Exactly this, and we are very happy with it. But we have more, ladies and gentlemen, heading now to the next lot.
Let's welcome number 16. Pantomima PA by Pomian out of Poesia by Enzo. Bred and owned by Paris Limited Liability Company. This young mare is bred this year, 2025, to Petrus PA. Last date of service is 1st of July and she is checked in full. Przed Państwem Pantomima PA, córka ogiera Pomian i klaczy Poezja po Enzo, wyhodowana w spółce PPH Paris. Klacz w 2025 roku została pokryta ogierem Petrus PA. Data ostatniego skoku to 1 lipca i klacz ma potwierdzoną źrebność.
Ladies and gentlemen, in front of us, lot number 16, Pantomima PA, wonderful daughter of Pomian, bred to Petrus PA. Looking for an opening offer of 1,000. Who makes an opening offer of 1,000? We're looking for 1,000 as an opening offer. Who makes it 1,000? I'm looking for an opening offer of 1,000, as usual, here in the summer sale now. 1,000, I'm looking for. Who makes the 1,000? For me, I'm looking for 1,000 for Pantomima PA, ladies and gentlemen. Bred to Petrus PA, 1,000 as an opening offer. Who? Yes, I have. Thank you so much. We have 1,000 now. Thank you so much. We have 1,000 now. Looking for 1,500. Looking for 1,500. Looking for 1,500. 1,000 is the bid. Looking for 1,500. We have 1,500. Thank you so much. We have 1,500. Looking for the 2,000 now. Looking for the 2,000. Looking for the 2,000. We have 1,500 now. Looking for the 2,000. Who makes it a 2,000 euros? I have 1,500. Looking for the 2,000. Looking for the 2,000 now. Who makes it a 2,000? Ladies and gentlemen, I have 1,500. I have 2,000. Thank you so much. 2,000 is the bid. I'm looking now for a 2,500. Looking for the 2,500. 2,000 is the bid. Looking for 2,500. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be shy. This wonderful Pantomima PA, bred to Petrus PA. 2,000 is the bid. Looking for 2,500.
Czekamy na 2,5
Looking
tysiąca. W
for
tej
the-
chwili mamy ofertę na poziomie 2,000. Czekamy na 2,5 tysiąca.
Looking for the 2,500. 2,000 is the bid. Looking for 2,500. Nobody else more than the 2,000 I have, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking for
Z pewnością ta klacz jest warta
2,500.
więcej niż 2,000 euro, proszę Państwa.
Looking for
Czekamy na ofertę.
2,500. Nobody else more than the 2,000 I have. I'm looking for 2,500.
Czekamy na 2,5 tysiąca.
Nobody else more than the 2,000 that I have so far. This is your last chance, ladies and gentlemen. I have 2,000.
We have 2,500.
Thank you so much. We have 2,500. Now, looking for the 3,000.
Dziękujemy bardzo. Mamy
Looking
2,5 tysiąca. Czekamy
three
na
I have.
i mamy 3,000. Dziękuję.
Thank you so much. 3,000 I have. Ladies and gentlemen, slowly, 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 we're coming to
Slowly
something.
we're
Ladies and gentlemen,
forward.
3,000. looking for 3,500.
Czekamy na 3,5 tysiąca.
Looking for 3,500. We are not yet on the market, but we are close, I guess.
Jeszcze
Ladies and
nie
gentlemen,
jesteśmy gotowi
3,500
sprzedać
I'm
te
looking for. 3,500 I'm looking for. Who makes it a 3,500? Who makes it a 3,500? I'm looking
Zbliżamy się
for the
do ceny, za którą możemy
3,500.
sprzedać, ale to jeszcze nie jest ten moment. Czekamy na 3,5 tysiąca.
3,000 is the bid. Who makes it a 3,500? Who makes it a 3,500? 3,000 is the bid. Looking for the 3,500. Nobody else more than the 3,000. Yes, 3,500 online. Thank you so much.
Mamy
Ladies and
3,5
gentlemen.
tysiąca, czekamy na 4 tysiące.
We have 3,500. Looking now for the 4,000. Who makes it a 4,000? Who makes it a 4,000 for the 2-in-1 package? Pantomima PA, bread to Petrus PA. Ladies and gentlemen, yes!
Mamy 4 tysiące.
Thank you so
Dziękuję
much.
bardzo.
We have a 4,000 now, and we're gonna sell this Pantomima PA, as I understand. Yes, we do. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 4,000. Who makes it a 4,500?
Czekamy jeszcze na dalsze postąpienia. Kto
Who makes it
oferuje 4,5
a
tysiąca?
4,500? The 4,000 I have. Looking for the 4,500. What's happening online? Our friends from Poland, are you still with us? We have 4,000. We're going to sell this Pantomima PA, bread to Petrus PA, now, today, here in the summer sale. What's happening? The bid is here in Jano Podlaski. What is happening online? The last chances are here. 3,500 was the bid in Poland, now 4,000 here. Are you in or are you out? We hope you join us again with another bid here for Pantomima PA. 4,000 is the bid, looking for 4,500. We give another few seconds. If there is no reaction, we start the countdown. Ladies and gentlemen, for Pantomima PA, 4,000 is the bid. If there is nobody else more than the 4,000 I have here in-house, then we raise the hammer. And we say 4,000 euros for the first time. We have a 4,000 euros for the second time. Nobody else more than the 4,000 for the third and or last time. Nobody else. Congratulations.
Sprzedana, dziękujemy bardzo. 4,000 euro.
Can we see the bidding plate, Scott? The bidding plate, 44. Congratulations. Of course, congratulations to the new owner of this wonderful Pantomima PA.
As I understand, she stays in Poland. Klacz zostaje w Polsce.
Congratulations.
Let's welcome number 17, Patina, by Pomian out of Patria by Eden C, bred and owned by Jan of Podlaski Stat. This 6-year-old mare is 2025 successfully bred to Errantis. Last date of service is 3rd of May and she is checked in fall. Przed Państwem Patina, córka ogiera Pomia i klaczy Patria po Edensing. Patina została wyhodowana w stadnie koni Janów Podlaski, a w 2025 roku została pokryta ogierem Erantis. Data ostatniego skoku to 3 maja i klacz ma potwierdzoną źrebność.
Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 17, Patina, the 2-in-1 package bred to Erantis, looking for an opening offer for 1,000 euros. Who makes an opening offer of 1,000? I'm looking for the 1,000 now. Who makes an opening offer of 1,000? I'm looking for 1,000
I
euros.
zacznijmy od 1000 euro.
Who makes it a 1,000? I'm looking for a 1,000 now. For Patina, making an open offer, ladies and gentlemen. For 1,000, I'm asking for 1,000. Who makes it 1,000? As an opening offer here for Patina, 1,000. Nobody wants to give me an offer of 1,000. I'm looking for 1,000 euros. 1,000, ladies and gentlemen. Who makes me an offer of 1,000? If there is no offer at all,
Jakieś zainteresowanie? Jeśli nie, to nie będziemy przeciągać.
also a last call for our online friends. Ladies and gentlemen, making an opening offer of 1,000. This is your chance for this wonderful Patina here in the summer sale, looking for 1,000. If there is no offer at all, then I'm afraid we need to send her back to the stables, ladies and gentlemen. It seems that Patina is not sold.
Dziękujemy bardzo, klacz schodzi niesprzedana.
And after lot number 17, we're now heading to the next lot, loading to lot number 18.
Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have many colts and stallions this year in our offer, but he is the one. Payal by Al-Ayal AA out of Pataria by Kahil Al-Shakab, bred and owned by Janov Pozlatki Stat. And he is now 4-year-old, looks like you can see moving well. Przed Państwem Payal prezentowany z numerem 18. Jeden z nielicznej grupy ogierów proponowanych w tym roku na sprzedaż, syn ogiera Al-Layale AA i klaczy Pataria po Kahil Al-Shakab. Został wyhodowany w stadninie koni Janów Podlaski.
Ladies and gentlemen, in front of us, lot number 18, Payal, looking for an opening offer of 1,000. Who makes an opening offer of 1,000? I have, thank you so much. 1,000 we have, looking for 1,500. We have 1,500 online, looking for the 2,200 I have. Thank you so much. We are back here in-house. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2,500 online. We have 3,000 now here in-house. We have 3,000, we have 3,500, we have 4. We have 4 in-house now, we have 4,500. Looking now for the 5,500 I have. Thank you so much. 5,000 I have, 5,500. Looking for the 6,000 now. I have 6 with Jeff. I have 6 with Jeff now.
We have
Looking
6
for the
with Jeff.
6,500. Looking for the 6,500.
I czekamy
6,000
na
is the bid.
6,500.
In the corner with Jeff. Looking for the 6,500. We have a flying start, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. 6,000 is the bid. We have 6,500. Thank you so much. 6,500 is the bid with Scott. We have 6,500 now. Looking for the 7,000. 7 we have
7,000.
online. We have 7,000 online. Looking for the 7,500. We have 7,500.
Scott,
I'm looking.
left.
We have 7,500. We have 8,000.
8,000.
The bid was 8,000 in-house. We have 8,500.
8,500.
We have 8,500. We have 9,000. Looking for 9,000 now. 8,500 is the bid. Looking for the 9,000 now.
Czekamy na 9,000.
Looking for the
Mamy
9,000
w tej
now.
chwili 8,500.
Looking for the 9,000.
Looking for 9,000.
Looking for the 9,000 now. 8,500 is the bid here in front of me. Looking now for the 9,000. Looking for the 9,000. The bid is here in front of me with Scott. 8,500 is the bid. Looking now for the 9,000. Who makes it a 9,000? 8,500 is the bid. Looking for the 9,000. Yeah, the bid is yours.
9
The bid is yours.
with you. Yes, we have 9 now. With number.
Yeah, 9,000. Okay, we have 9,000 now. Looking for the 9,500. 9,000 is the bid in front of me.
Czekamy na 9,500.
We have 9,000 now. Looking for the 9,500. We have.
Yes,
We have
that's
your bid. Yes.
9,000.
9,000 is there, the bids. We have 9,500 now. Looking for the 10,000. Looking for the 10. 10 I have. Thank you so much. 10,000 we have here in front of me. Looking for the 10,500. 10,000 is the bid. Looking for the 10,500. Looking for the 10,500. 10,000 is the bid. Nobody else more than the 10,000 I have here in-house in Jano Podlaski, ladies and gentlemen. Looking for 10,500. Nobody else? Yes, we have 10,500 as a bid here. Online, we have an online bid for 10,500. What are we doing? Looking for the 11,000. Looking for the 11,000. Looking for 11,000. 10,500 is the bid. Looking for 11,000. Looking for 11,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I have 11,000. Thank you so much. We have 11,000 now. Looking for 11,500. Looking for 11,500. Who makes it 11,500, ladies and gentlemen? We have 11,000. Looking for 11,500.
Czekamy na 11,5 tysiąca.
What's happening online? I guess it's between the bidder here in-house and online. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are in-house now with 11,000. Looking for the 11,500. So we give another 30 seconds for online before we starting the countdown. We have 11,000. Looking for 11,500. We're gonna sell. By all, ladies and gentlemen, here in the auction, we have an offer of 11,000 here in-house. We have an offer of 11,000. What is 30 seconds? Did you count? No? Yes? Nay? I think this is the 30 second. Ladies and gentlemen, we start the countdown. We have 11,000 for the first time. The offer 11,500 was here, 11,500 was there, 12 is there.
We get 12.
We means that we have 12,000 here in-house. We are back with Scott. We are back with Scott. We hopped, we have a little different order, but we have 12,000 now over there. 12,000, we are back here in the arena in Jano Podlaski. 12,000 is the bid. Looking for the 12,500 now. Looking for the 12,500 now. Who makes it a 12,500? 12,000 is the bid. Who makes it a 12,500? Who makes it a 12,500? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 12,000 and we start the countdown again.
I think it's a time to start counting.
We have 12,000 for the first time.
12,000
We
po raz
have a
pierwszy.
12,000 for the second time.
12,000 po raz drugi. What? You have the same.
We,
So
I think it's the same bidder. 12,500 with Scott. Yes.
12,500.
We have 12,500. We have 13,000. Thank you so much. We have a 13,000 now. We have a 13,000 now for this wonderful payout, ladies and gentlemen. 13,000 is the bid. 13,000 is the bid. What's happening online? I guess so far nothing anymore. Thank you anyway for the online bidders. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here in Jano Podlaski. 13,000 is the bid. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we start the countdown at 13,000 for the first time. We have a 13,000 for the second time.
13 tysięcy po raz drugi.
We have 13,500 to number 6. We have 13,500. Looking for the 14,000 now.
13 tysięcy.
Looking for the 14,000. 13,500.
What about 4,000?
Looking for the 40. 14,000! Yes, thank you so much. I saw. We have 14,000. We have 14,000. 1-4. 14,000 is the bid. 14,000 is the bid. Who makes it a 14,500? Who makes it a 14,500? Don't wait too long, ladies. Yeah, we make. Thank you so much. We have 14,500. Looking now for the 15. Looking now for the 15. Looking to the 15,000. 14,500 is the bid. 15,000. Thank you so much.
Mamy 15 tysięcy.
15,000. 15,000 is the bid. Who makes it a 15,500? We have two bidders here in-house. We have 15,000 on my right-hand side. What's happening on my left-hand side? What's happening on my left-hand side? We have 15,000 now. We're looking for 15,500. Ladies and gentlemen, 15,000 for the first time. We have a 15,000 for the second time.
15 tysięcy po raz
Nobody else more. Thank you so much. We have 15,500.
15,5 tysiąca.
We have a 15,500 now on my left-hand side. Thank you so much.
I
16,000.
mamy 16 tysięcy.
16,000 is the bid now. On my right-hand side. The horse is on my left-hand side. Ladies and gentlemen, looking now for the 16,500. Looking for the 16,500. We have 16,000. Looking for 16,500. What's going on? 16,500 or not? I see a bidding plate. Is it up or not? 16,500. Yes or no? Yes, thank you so much. We have 16,500.
I mamy 16,5 tysiąca.
Thank you so much. 16,500. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, here, this summer sale in Jano Podlaski. Two bidders for this wonderful pajal.
I
17,000. Thank you so much.
17 tysięcy.
17,000. 17,000. 1-7. Ladies and gentlemen, now the question. We are looking to the other table. We have 17 on my right-hand side. What's happening on my left-hand side? Are we in or are we out? 17,500, yes or no? 17,000 is the bid.
Jesteśmy
Can
na
we have
poziomie
an offer
17
of
tysięcy.
17,500? Can we have an offer of 17,500? Ladies and gentlemen, we start the countdown again for 17,000.
Próbujmy jeszcze raz. 17
We have
tysięcy po raz
17,000 for the first time.
pierwszy. I po raz drugi.
We have a 17,000 for the second time. We have 17,500. Ooh la la. Kedegadeng. Hoo hoo. Our dear friend Guus Meeuwis hier in Janov Podlaski. Wie had dat ooit gedacht? Kedegadeng. Ladies and gentlemen, 17,500 for the first time. We have 17,500 for the second time. Nobody else more than the 17,500 for the third and last time. 18,000. Thank you so much.
Osiemnaście tysięcy i zaczynamy odliczanie od nowa. You have to start counting from the beginning.
18,000. Ladies and gentlemen, again, for the first time. But not for the last time. 18,500. 18,500.
18,500.
Ladies and gentlemen, 18,500 for the first time. We have 18,500 for the second time. Nobody else more than the 18,500 for the third and our last time. Really nobody else.
Brawo!
Congratulations!
Brawo!
Maar ik weet waar jij moet zijn.
Kiddigading, 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 kiddigading. Hoo-hoo.
As I can see, the horse goes to Saudi Arabia. Yes? Yes? Koń pojedzie do Arabii Saudyjskiej.
So congratulations to the new owners from Payal. Appreciate, congratulations. And thank you, of course. I mean, fantastic. Sorry, yeah, it's now on the other side, but who knows? We have more horses to go. Ladies and gentlemen, heading now to the next lot here in the summer sale in Jano Podlaski.
Let's welcome number 19, Pelifa, by Lawrence Algazal, out of Peresta by Piaf. Bred and owned by Białkastat. And I want to inform you that this year she sells open. Let me repeat, she sells open. Przed Państwem Pelifa, córka Ogiela Lawrence Algazal od klaczy Peresta po Piaf, hodowli własności stadnej koni Białka. Klacz sprzedawana jest w tym roku nieźrebna. Klacz jest nieźrebna.
Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 19. Pelifa, ladies and gentlemen. Here in front of us, looking for an opening offer of 1,000. Who makes it a 1,000? I'm looking
Zaczniemy od 1000 euro.
for the 1,000. Who makes an opening offer of 1,000? Looking for 1,000 euros. Who makes it a 1,000? Looking for the 1,000.
Czy
Who
ktoś
makes it
zaproponuje
1,000?
1000 euro?
Who makes it a 1,000 euros, ladies and gentlemen? Looking for an opening offer of 1,000. The starting bid. Who makes it 1,000 euros? I'm looking for the 1,000. Don't be shy, ladies and gentlemen. Your chance here in the summer sale to Pelifa, the wonderful daughter of Lawrence Agazal, here in front of us, looking for 1,000 I have online. Thank you so much.
Mamy 1000 euro.
We have 1,000 online now. Looking for the 1,500. Looking for the 1,500. Who makes it a 1,500?
Czekamy na
I
próbę
have
1000.
1,000. I'm looking now for 1,500. I'm looking for 1,500. Who makes it 1,500? 1,000 is online. What's happening here in Jano Podlaski? I'm looking for 1,500. Looking for 1,500. Is there no other bid than the 1,000
Jakie jest
I have?
zainteresowanie? 1000 euro to nie jest kwota, za którą możemy Pelifę sprzedać.
1,000 is the bid, ladies and gentlemen, online. Looking for 1,500. When there is no other bid than the 1,000 I have, then I'm afraid it's not enough, ladies and gentlemen,
No,
to
definitely
sell
it's
this
not
wonderful
enough.
Pelifa. Last round, nobody else more than the 1,000 I have. Nobody. Then I'm afraid she is not sold. Thank you so much for the bidder
Thank
online.
you very much.
But Pelifa is
We have
not
to send
sold.
her back to the stable. Klacz zostaje niesprzedana. 1000 euro to nie jest kwota, za którą możemy sprzedać Pelifę. And we have number 20 now. On the front of you, Perlesa by Alvida out of Pericola by Kahil Al-Shakab. Bred and owned by Białkastad. This 5-year-old mare was first time bred this year to AJ Naban. Last date of service is 24 of April and she is checked in fall. Przed Państwem 5-letnia klacz Perlesa po Alvida od Pericola po Kahil, hodowli własności Starogierów w Białce. Klacz w 2025 roku została pokryta ogierem AJ Naban i jest źrebna.
Ladies and gentlemen, in front of us, lot number 20, Perlesa, bred to AJ Naban, looking for an opening offer for the 2-in-1 package here in front of us of 1,000. Who makes an opening offer of 1,000
I
euros?
czekamy na otwarcie na poziomie 1000 euro.
I'm looking for the 1,000 as an opening offer for Perlesa, ladies and gentlemen, in full to AJ Naban. The 2-in-1 package, 1,000 euros I'm looking for. Who makes it a 1,000? I'm looking for the 1,000 now. Who makes it a 1,000? I'm looking for the 1,000. Looking for the 1,000 now. We have 2,000. Thank you so much.
Dziękujemy bardzo. Mamy
We have
ofertę z
2,000
Izraela.
now, looking for 2,500. Looking for the
Czekamy na
2,500. Looking for the 2,500. The starting bid is here with the 2,000. Looking for 2,500 for this 2-in-1 package. Perlesa in full to AJ Naban. 2,000 is the bid online. Thank you so much from Israel. The bid now looking forward to have another bid. Looking for 2,500. The bid is online. Looking for 2,500. What's happening here in Jano Podlaski? Who is making a bid? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a bid of 2,000. Looking for 2,500. Is there nobody else for another bid higher than the 2,000? 2,500. Thank you so much. Looking now for the 3,000.
Mamy
Looking
2,5
for the
tysiąca,
3,000.
czekamy na
Looking for the 3,000 now. 2,500 is the bid here in-house. Looking for the 3,000. Looking for the 3,000 now. 2,500 is the bid. Looking for the 3,000 now. Looking for 3,000. 2,500 is the bid for Perlesa in full to AJ Naban. Ladies and gentlemen, 2,500 here in front of me.
Mamy
Looking
2,500
for
euro,
a
czekamy na 3,000.
3,000. Looking for the 3,000 now. Looking for the 3,000 now. 2,500 is the bid. Looking for 3,500. What's going on online? Are we still with us? 2,500 is the bid here in-house. What's happening online? Or here in Jano Podlaski, ladies and gentlemen, looking for the 3,000. 2,500 I have. Looking for 3,000. If there is, yes, we have 3,000.
Mamy
Thank you so
3,000.
much. We have 3,500. Thank you so
3,000.
much. We have 3,500 now. Looking for the 4,000. Looking for the 4,000 now. Looking for 4,000 euros. I have 3,500. Looking for the 4,000. Looking for the 4,000. We have
I mamy
4,000. We are
4,000,
back
dziękuję.
online. Thank you so much. We are back online with 4,000. Looking now for the 4,500. Looking for the 4,500. 4,000 is the bid. We have 4,500. Thank you so
Mamy
much.
4,5 tysiąca, dziękuję. Czekamy
We
na
have
5,000.
4,500 now. Looking for this 5,000. Looking for the 5,000 now. We are back here in-house in Jano Podlaski. We are 5,000 we have.
Bardzo, mamy
We are online. We have 5,500.
5,5 tysiąca.
We have 5,500 now, 5,500, looking for the 6,000.
I czekamy
Looking
na
for the
6,000.
6,000 now. We have 5,500 here in-house, looking now for the 6,000. Who makes it a 6,000? I'm looking for the 6,000 now, 5,500 is the bid. Looking for 6,000. What's happening online? All eyes are now
Czekamy na
in the direction of
odpowiedź
the
online.
online
W
bidder.
tej chwili mamy 5
We're looking
tysiąca.
to receive another bid from probably Israel. Ladies and gentlemen, we're looking now for the 6,000. 5,500 is the bid. 5,500 is the bid. Looking for the 6,000. Looking for the 6,000. 5,500 is the bid. Looking for 6,000. Can we ask for an offer of 6,000? We are looking for 6,000. If we do not have an offer of 6,000, so far the bid is here in-house. And I see somebody is smiling in the meantime. Somebody is
Jeśli nie
smiling.
napłynie żadna wyższa oferta, jesteśmy gotowi.
5,500 in the house. Shall I try to make you happy? Yeah? Okay. Why not? Ladies and gentlemen, if there is no other
We are
bid,
there to make
then
you
the
happy.
5,500 here in front of me. Then we raise the hammer. For the first time, 5,500. For the second time, 5,500.
Po raz drugi.
Nobody else more than the 5,500 here in-house. Nobody else. Congratulations.
Sprzedana 5,5 tysiąca i pojedzie na Łotwę.
We're also selling horse trucks for at least 12 horses, I guess, so we can easily transport to Latvia. Congratulations to our friends from Latvia. It's an honor for us to have you here in Jano Podlaski this year. And congratulations with all the wonderful purchases, ladies and gentlemen. Perlesa, a new home in Latvia. Thank you so much and congratulations.
Dziękujemy bardzo i gratuluję.
Then are we heading now to the next lot, number 21.
And we have number 21, Excaliburia by Excalibur AA, out of Planika by QR Mark, bred by Paweł Redestowicz and owned by Bartosz Redestowicz. She is only 2, so of course she's been not bred. Przed Państwem Excaliburia po ogierze Excalibur EA od klaczy Planica po QR Mark. Hodowcą klaczy jest Paweł Redestowicz, a właścicielem pan Bartosz Redestowicz. Klacz jest zaledwie 2-letnia, więc z oczywistych względów nie była kryta. I czekamy na postąpienie.
Ladies and gentlemen, in front of us, lot number 21, Excaliburia. We're looking for an opening offer of 1,000. Who makes it an opening offer of 1,000? I'm looking for the 1,000 euros. Who makes it a 1,000?
Rozpoczynający.
I'm looking for 1,000. Who makes it a 1,000? I'm looking for 1,000
Czekamy
euros.
na 1000
Who
euro.
makes it a 1,000 euros? Can we have an offer of 1,000 euros? Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I have. 1,000 I have, looking for 1,500 now. Looking for 1,500 now. Looking for
czekamy na
1,500. Looking for the 1,500. 1,000 I have, ladies and gentlemen, looking for 1,500. Yes, we have 2,000 now
Mamy
from
2000.
Israel. Thank you so much. We have 2,000 now, looking for the 2,500, looking for the 2,525 I have. Thank you so much. Looking for the 3,000 now. Looking for the 3,000 now.
Czekamy
Looking
na
for the
3000.
3,000 now. Who makes it a 3,000? I'm looking for 3,000. The bid is here, back in-house with 2,500. Looking now for the 3,000. Who makes it a 3,000? I'm looking for three. We have 4,000. Thank you so much. We have 4,000 now. Looking for 4,500. Looking for
Czekamy na
4,000.
4,500.
I have. Thank you so much. 4,500 is the bid.
4,500.
Looking now for the 5,000. The bid is here. We have 6,000. Thank you so
6,000.
much. We have 6,000 now. We have 6,000 now. Looking for the 6,500. 6,500. Looking for the 6,500. We have 6,000 online. We have 6,500. Thank you so much.
6,500.
6,500 is in-house. Looking now for the 7,000. Looking for the 7,000. We have 8,000. Thank you so much.
8,000.
We have 8,000 now.
Czekamy
We
na
have 8,000 now. Ladies and gentlemen, looking for the 8,500. Looking for the 8,500. And looking for the 8,500. Looking for the 8,500. I have 8,000 online, looking for 8,500. I have 8,000. I have 8,000 online. Looking now for 8,500. Is there nobody else more than the 8,000 I have so far? Online, I'm looking for 8,500. When there is no other bid than the 8,000 I have.
Czekamy na dalsze postąpienia.
8,000 is the bid. Looking for 8,500. If there is no other higher bid,
Czekamy na dalsze postąpienia. Jeśli nie ma, to niestety będziemy musieli
Then the
odesłać
8,000 I have.
Excaliburię do domu.
ladies and gentlemen, I think 8,000 is not enough. We have 8,000 online. Is there nobody else more than the 8,000 I have so far online? Nobody else more than the 8,000 for the last time. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so sorry. 8,000 was not enough. Thank you so much. With your round of applause, she deserves it.
Klacz z
Excaliburia.
godziny strzelana. And we have number 22, another colt stallion, our 2025 offered. Puerto Rico by Złoty Medal out of Perlesa by Kahiel Al-Shakab. Bred and owned by Michał Stad. Przed Państwem 5-letni Puerto Rico po Złoty Medal od Perlesa po Kahiel Al-Shakab, wyhodowany w stadninie koni Michałów.
Ladies and gentlemen, in front of us, lot number 22, Puerto Rico, looking for an opening offer of 1,000.
Zacznijmy od 1,000 euro.
I'm looking for an opening offer of 1,000 I have. Thank you so much. We have 1,000. Looking for the 1,500. 1,000 I have. Looking for the one, we have
Mamy
1,500 online.
1500.
Looking for the 2,000 now. 2,000 I
Mamy
have. Thank you so
2000,
much. We are back
dziękuję.
here in the arena. 2,000 in-house. We have 2,500 online.
2500.
We have
I mamy
3,000 now here in the
3000.
arena. We have 3,000 in the arena looking for 3,500. Looking for the 3,500.
Czekamy na
3,000 is the bid.
3500.
3,000 is the bid. Looking for 3,500. Looking for the 3,500. 3,000 is the bid. Looking for a 3,500 I have. 3,500 we have. Looking now for the 4,000, 4,000 I have. Thank you so much. 4,000 I have. Looking now for the 4,500.
4500.
4,005 I have online. Looking now for the 5,005 I have.
Dziękuję.
5 I have now. 5 I have. Looking for the 5,500 euros, ladies and gentlemen. 5,000, 5,500 I have. Looking for 6,000. Looking for the 6,000, 6 I have. Thank you so much.
Dziękuję.
6 I have here on 7,000 online. 7,000 online. Looking for 7,500 now. 7,000 is the bid. Looking for 7,500. Looking for the 7,500. 7,000 is the bid. 7,000 is the bid. Looking for 7,500. Who makes the bid of 7,500? We have 7,000 online. We have 7,000 online.
Czekamy na 7,5 tysiąca.
7,000 online, ladies and gentlemen, looking for 7,500. Who makes it a 7,500? Mirek, what's happening in your corner? Okay, 7,000 is the bid. We're looking for 7,500. 7,500. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna sell Puerto Rico to a new owner here in the summer sale. 7,000 is the bid online. Ladies and gentlemen,
Jeśli nie ma dalszych ofert, będziemy sprzedawać Puerto Rico za tę kwotę.
if there is no other bid than the 7,000 I have online, then we start the countdown. Thank you so much.
Dziękujemy
We have
uprzejmie.
7,500.
Mamy 7,5 tysiąca.
7,500 in-house. Looking for the 8,000 now. I have 8,000. Thank you
Mamy
so
8
much.
tysięcy.
I have 8,000 now. Looking for the 8,500. Looking for the 8,500. So nobody else more than the 8,000 I have. Then we started the countdown again. We have 8,000 for the first time.
8 tysiącach.
We have an 8,000. We have
Ale mamy
8,500.
8,5 tysiąca.
We have an 8,500.
Czekamy na
A
9
different bidder.
tysięcy.
We are
Dziękujemy
back to the
bardzo.
first bidder online. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 9,000 now. So we are continuing online with 2 bidders online. We are back now with the original one with the first bids. 9,000 is the bid now. 9,000 is the bid now. Looking for 9,500.
Mamy 9 tysięcy w tej chwili.
Looking for the
Czekamy na
9,500. 9,000 is the bid. Who makes it a 9,500? I have 9,000. We give another 20 seconds for the delay. Then we start the countdown. 9,000 is the bid. Online, 9,000 is the bid to the original bidder who starts the bidding online. 9,000 euros, ladies and gentlemen. We
Mamy
start
9
the
tysięcy.
countdown.
It's time to start the countdown.
It's start the countdown. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 9,000 for the first time. We have a
9 tysięcy po raz
9,000
pierwszy.
for the second time. Nobody else more than the 9,000 for the third and or last time. Nobody else? Congratulations.
Gratulujemy, 9 tysięcy euro. Puerto Rico zostaje w Polsce. He stays in Poland.
And indeed, congratulations to the new owner for Puerto Rico here in Poland. Heading now, ladies and gentlemen, to lot number 23.
we have number 23 now, Pustinna Lilia. She is the daughter of Zwata Mishel and Pustinna Kalia by Esparto. Pustinna Lilia has been bred by Mihalstad. 2025, she's checked in fall to Fire AA. Last date of service is 16 of May. Pustynna Lilia, którą Państwo widzicie w tej chwili, to córka Ogiera Złoty Medal i klacz Pustynna Kalia po Esparto. Została wyhodowana w stadninie koni Michałów. W sezonie 2025 została pokryta ogierem Fire AA. Data ostatniego skoku to 16 maja i klacz jest źrebna.
Lot number 23, ladies and gentlemen, Pustinna Lilia, the 2-in-1 package, bred to Fire AA, looking for a well-known opening offer of 1,000. Who makes it a 1,000?
Euro.
Looking for an opening offer of 1,000 I have. Thank you so much. We have 1,000. Looking for 1,500 now. Looking for 1,500 now. 1,000 is the bid. Looking for 1,500. Looking for 1,500. I have 1,000 now. Looking for 1,500. Who makes it 1,500? Yes, online. We have even 2,500. Thank you so much. We have 3,000 now. We have 3,000 now, ladies and gentlemen. Looking for the 3,500. Looking for the 3,500. The bid is here in-house with 3,000. Looking for the 3,500. I have 3,500 online. Thank you so much. Looking for 4,000 now. 3,500, 4,000. Thank you so much. We have 4,000 now. We have 4,000 now. Looking for the 4,500. Looking for the 4,500. Who makes it the 4,500? Who makes it the 4,500? I'm looking for 4,500 now. What's happening online? Oh, yes, I have here an offer. I have 4,500 in front of me. Looking now for the 5,000. 5,000 I have. Thank you so much. 5,000 I have. Looking for the 5,500. I have 5,000 now. Looking for the 5,500. The bid is here in-house in front of me. 5,500 I'm looking for. 5,000 is the bid. Who makes the bid of 5,500? I have 5,000. We have 5,500. Thank you so much. We are online. We are back in Israel, ladies and gentlemen. 5,500 online is the bid. We have 6,000 now. Thank you so much. We have 6,000 now. Looking for the 6,500. 6,000 I have. 6,000 I have. Looking for the 6,500 now. Looking for 6,500. We are back here in the arena in Jan Podlaski. We have online bidders. What's happening online, ladies and gentlemen? What's happening here in the arena? We have online 6,500. Thank you so much. We are back in Israel. 6,500. We have 7. We have 7,000 now. We have 7,000 now. Looking now for the 7,500, and we have. Thank you so much. We are back online. We are back in Israel, ladies and gentlemen. 7,500. Looking for 8. 8 I have. Mirak, thank you so much. 8,000 is the bid. 8,000 is the bid here now in-house. Looking for 8,500. Looking for the 8,500. 8,500 I'm looking for. I have 8,000 here in-house. I have 8,000 in-house. Looking now for the 8,500.
8,000 mamy propozycję z sali, czekamy na 8,5 tysiąca. Jeśli nie nadejdzie, to zaczynamy odliczanie.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bid is in-house here in Jan Podlaski, looking for 8,500. If there is no other bid than the 8,000 I have so far in-house, then we start slowly the last round. We are slowly coming to an end, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. 8,500. Looking now for the 9,000. Looking for the 9,900 I have. Thank you so much. We are back with Mirek for 9,000. We are back with Mirek for 9,000. Looking now for the 9,500. Looking for the 9,500. Looking for 9,500. 9,500 I have. Thank you so much. We have 9,500. We have 10,000. Thank you. 10,000 is the bid for Mirek. We have 10,000 for Mirek. Looking for 10,500 now. Looking for the 10,500 now. 10,000 is the bid. 10,500. Thank you so much. We have 10,500 now. We have 10,500 on my right-hand side. 11,000. Thank you so much. We have 11,000 now. We have 11,000 now. Looking for the 11,500. Looking for the 11,500. 11,500. Ladies and gentlemen, 11,500 I'm looking for. Who makes it 11,500? We have 11,000. We have 11,000. What's happening here in front of me? Yes, thank you so much. 11,500.
11,500 tysięcy.
11,500. Do we have 12? Yes, we have. Thank you so much. 12,000 is the bid now. 12,000 is the bid now. It's back with Mirek. Looking now for the 12,500. Looking for the 12,500. 12,000 is the bid. Looking for the 12,500. Looking for the 12,500. Can we have a 12,500? We have 12,000. We have a 12,000. We have 12,500. Thank you so much. 12,500. The bid is back with Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, can we ask for a 13,000? 12,500 is the bid here in front of me.
13 tysięcy, 12 mamy u Scotta. Czy możemy dostać 13 tysięcy?
12,500 is the bid now in front of me. We have 13,000. Thank you so much.
13 tysięcy i 13.
We have 13,500. We are back with Scott with 13,500. 13,500 is in front of me. Do we make an offer of 14,000? That's the question. You know what? I will help you a little bit because, of course, we're going to sell this wonderful Pustinia Lilia, ladies and gentlemen, and we start to count down. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 13,500 for the first time.
I zaczynamy odliczanie. 13 tysięcy.
We have a 13,500.
Wait.
We have a 14,000. Thank you so much. We have 14,000 here on my right hand side. 14,000 on my right hand side. Thank you so much. 14,000. Thank you so much. Appreciate. 15,000, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
15 tysięcy na wprost.
15, we have 15,500. Thank you so much.
15,000.
We have 15,500 now. Looking for the 16. 15,500 I have. 15,500 I have. 15,500 I have on my right hand side. Looking over the 16. Looking for the 16. 15,500 I have. Looking for the 16.
Czekamy na propozycję.
Can we
16.
have an offer of 16,000? 15,500 is the bid. 15,500 is the bid on my right hand side. Can we have 16? Yes, thank you so much. We have 16 in front of me. We have 16 in front of me. We have 16,500. Thank you so much. We are back on our right hand side with 16,500. With 16,500. Can we ask a 17? Thank you. 17,000. 17,000 on my left hand side. So, can we ask an offer now for 17,500? Can we ask a 17,500? Ladies and gentlemen, we have 17,000 on my left hand side. We start the countdown with a 17,000 for the first time.
17 tysięcy po raz pierwszy.
We have a 17,000 euros for the second time.
17 tysięcy po raz
Nobody else? Yes, thank you so much. We have 17,500. We have 17,500 now. We are back on my right hand side. 18,000. Thank you. 18,500. Here we go. 18,500. Can we ask for the 19? 18,500 is the bid now. 18,500 is the bid. Looking for the 19. Looking for the 19. 18,500 is the bid. Wow.
What?
21,000. Thank you so much. This is what we call power play, ladies and gentlemen. 21,000. Whoa.
21
Now we have a serious question. 21,000 is the bid. What's going to happen on the other side now? We have 21,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 21,000. We start the countdown for 21,000 for the first time. The bid is over there. We have 21,000 for the second time. Nobody else more than the 21,000 euros for the third and or last time. Nobody else. Congratulations.
Trzeba raza 21 tysięcy na łotwę.
Congratulations to Christina, Lilia, ladies and gentlemen, a new home in Latvia. Congratulations to the new owner. Ladies and gentlemen, heading now to the next lot, lot number 24.
Let's welcome number 24, Sheila. When I look at this pedigree, I say to myself, nothing better can happen. She is a daughter of Kahil al-Shakab out of Shanta by Exter. She's bred by Falbore Karabians, owned by Krzysztof Poszepczyński. 2025, she sells in full to Empower. Last date of service is 30th of March. And as I said, she is in full, checked in full. Przed Państwem Sheila z pięknym rodowodem, który naprawdę jak się temu przygląda, myślę sobie, że nic lepszego nie może się zdarzyć. Córka Ogiera Kahil al-Shakab i klaczy Shanta po Exter. Klacz została wyhodowana w stadnie koni Falbore Karabians pana Krzysztofa Goździalskiego i proponowana jest do sprzedaży źrebna ogierem Empower. Data ostatniego skoku to 30 marca. Zaczynamy.
Ladies and gentlemen, lot number
Let's
24.
start.
Yes, let's start. Lot number 24, Sheila. In full to Empower. Ladies and gentlemen, looking for an opening offer of 1,000. Who makes an opening offer of 1,000 euros? Looking for the 1,000. I'm looking for 1,000. For this wonderful daughter, ladies and gentlemen, of Kahil al-Shakab out of Zonta, bred to Empower. 1,000. I'm looking for an opening offer. I'm looking for an opening offer of 1,000. Who makes it a 1,000? Who makes it a 1,000? I'm looking for 1,000. Who makes it a 1,000? I'm looking for 1,000 euros. Nobody else wants to make an offer. Nobody wants to make an offer of 1,000. I'm looking for 1,000. I'm looking for 1,000. If there is no offer, we have 2,000. Thank you so much. Online.
Mamy
We have-
2,000 od naszych klientów online.
2,500. Thank you so
mamy
much.
2,500.
We have 2,500
Dziękuję.
here in front of us. Looking now for the 3,000. Looking for the 3,000 now. 2,500 is the bid here in house. Looking for the
Mamy w
3,000.
tej chwili 2,5 tysiąca, czekamy na 3,000.
Looking for the 3,000 now. 2,500 is the bid. Looking for 3,000.
I mamy 3,000.
Thank you so much. I have
Dziękuję
3,000
bardzo.
now. Looking for the 3,500.
Czekamy na
3,500 I have. Looking for the 4,000. Who makes it a 4,000? I'm looking for 4,000 euros. 3,500 is the bid here in house in Jan Podlaski. Looking for the 4,000. looking for the 4,000 euros. I'm looking for 4,000, 3,500 is the bid, looking for 4,000, looking for the 4,000 euros. 3,500 is the bid, looking for the 4,000, looking for the 4,000, looking for 4,000 now. 3,500 is the bid. What's happening online? Are we still with us? Ladies and gentlemen, we have 3,500 here in house, looking now for 4,000, looking for the 4,000 now. Who makes it a bid of 4,000? Ladies and gentlemen, we have, thank you so much.
4,000,
We're back
dziękuję.
online, we're back in Israel. We have 4,000 online, we have 4,500. We have 4,500 now here in Jano Bodaski. We have 4,500 euros as the bid here. For Sheila, ladies and gentlemen, 4,500, looking for the 5,000. Who makes it a 5,000? 5 I have, thank you so much. Looking now for the 5,500. 5,000 is online, looking for 5,500 I have. Thank you so much. 5,500 is now in-house. 5,500 is here in-house, looking for 6,000. Take a look, ladies and gentlemen, here in front of us, Sheila in full to empower. 5,500 is the bid here in-house, looking for the 6,000 now. Looking for 6,000. Who makes it a 6,000? I have 5,500 here in-house, looking for the 6,000. Can we wait for an offer from Israel, maybe from online? We are looking now 6,000. We have 5,500. We are looking for 6,000. If there is no other bids than the 5,500 I have, then we start the countdown. Ladies and gentlemen, we have
Jeśli nie ma
5,500 for the first time. We have 5,500 for the second time. Nobody else more than the 5,500. For the third and last time, nobody else. Congratulations, 5,500.
1000, klacz została sprzedana. And she goes to Belgium. Klacz została sprzedana do Belgii. Let's welcome Slovenia, a daughter of Ikeas Alejandro out of Serbia by Vittorio Tio, bred and owned by Jan of Podlaski Stat. She is only 5 years old, second time bred this year, 2025, to Erantis. Last date of service is 17th of April, and she's checked in full. Przed Państwem Słowenia, córka ogiera KS Alejandro i klaczy Serbia po Vittorio Tio. Klacz wyhodowana w stadninie koni Janów Podlaskich. W 2025 sezonie pokryta ogierem Erantis. Data ostatniego skoku to 17 kwietnia i klacz ma potwierdzoną źrebność.
Lot number 25, Slovenia. Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful daughter of IKS Alejandro out of bred to Erantis, a 2-in-1 package looking for an opening offer of 1,000 euros. Looking for 1,000.
Zacznijmy od 1000 euro.
Looking for 1,000. Looking for 1,000 euros. Looking for the 1,000. Looking for 1,000, ladies and gentlemen, who give me an opening offer of 1,000 for this wonderful daughter of Icas, Alejandro. Looking for 1,000 euros. Who makes an offer of 1,000? Who makes an offer of 1,000? I'm looking for 1,000 as an opening offer. Yes, I have. Thank you so much. I have 1,000 now. I'm looking for the 1,500. I have. Thank you so much. 1,500. Looking for the 2,000. Looking for the 2,000 now.
Czekamy na 2000.
Looking for 2,000. Looking for 2,000 now. I have 1,500. Looking for the 2,000. Looking for the 2,000 now. Who makes it a 2,000? Online, 2,500. Thank you so much. We have 3,000 now.
3000.
We have 3,000 now. Looking for the 3,500.
Czekamy
Looking
na
for the
3500.
3,500. Thank you so much. 3,500. Looking for the 4,000.
Czekamy na 4000.
Looking for the 4,000 now. Looking for the 4,000 now. We have, thank you so much. We have 4,000. Looking for the 4,500. Looking for the 4,500.
I czekamy na 4500.
Looking for 4,005. We have
4500
4,500. Thank you so much. 4,500 online. We have 5,000 now.
5000.
We have 5,000 now. Looking for the 5,500. We have 5,000 with Jeff. 5,500 with Jeff. 5,500 with Jeff. We're looking for the 6,000 now.
Czekamy na 6000.
Looking for the 6,000. 5,500 I have. Looking for the 6. Who makes it a 6,000? I'm looking for 6,000 now. Looking for the 6,000. 5,500 I have. Looking for the 6. Looking for 6,000 euros, ladies and gentlemen. I have. Thank you so much, Scott. We are back with Scott now with a 6,000. Looking for 6,500. Looking for the 6,500. Looking for 6,500 euros. Looking for 6,500. I have 6. Looking for 6,500. Looking for the 6,500. I have 6,000. Looking for 6,500. Looking for 6,500. What's happening online? What's happening online? Is there any activity? Again, we had a bidder. Is he still with us? We have 6,000 now here in-house. In Jano Podlaski, looking for 6,500. Looking for the 6,500.
Mamy w tej chwili 6000, czekamy na 6500. Jeśli nie, to będziemy powoli Słowenię sprzedawać.
We have 6,000. We have 6,000 and we're looking for 6,500. But if there is no other bid anymore, then we're gonna sell this wonderful Slovenia, the wonderful IKEA's Alejandro daughter. 6,000 is the bid, 6,500 is the bid. Thank you, Jeff. 6,500 is the bid, looking now with the 7,000.
Czekamy na 7000.
Looking for the 7,000 now. 7 I have, thank you so much. 7,000. 7,000 is the bid, looking for 7,500. Looking for 7,500. 7,000 is the bid, looking for 7,500. Looking for 7,500. Nobody else more than the 7,000 we have now. Look, is 7,500. Thank you so much. We have 7,500. We have 7,500 now with Jeff. 7,500 is the bid, looking for 8. Looking for the 8,000. Looking for the 8,000. If there is no other bid than the 7,500 I have, then we start the countdown. We have 7,000. We have 8,000. Thank you so much. We have 8,000. Looking for the 8,500. Looking for the 8,500 now. Looking for the 8,500 now. 8,000 is the bid. For Slovenia, daughter of Ikes Alejandro, bred to Errantis, 8,000 the bid. Looking for 8,500. Nobody else more than the 8,000 I have. Then we start the countdown again with 8,000 euros for the first time. We have an 8,500. Thank you so much. We have 8,500. Looking for the 9,000
Czekamy
now.
na 9000. I mamy
9,000.
9000.
Thank you so much. We have 9,000 now. We have 9,000 now. Looking for 9,500. Looking for the 9,500. Who makes it a 9,500? I have 9,000 now. Who makes it a 9,500? Nobody else than the 9,000 I have. Ladies and gentlemen, 9,000 is the bid. Looking for 9,500. If there is no other bid, we start again. What we have, thank you so much. We have 9,500. Who makes it a 10,000? Who makes it a 10,000?
10 tysięcy.
9.5 is the bid with Jeff. We're looking now for the 10,000. Who makes it a 10,000? Who makes it a 10,000? 10,000! Thank you! 10,000 is the bid. Ladies and gentlemen, looking now for 10,500. Looking for the 10,500. Looking for the 10,500. 10,000 is the bid. Looking for 10,500. Looking for the 10,500. Is there no other bidder than the 10,000 I have? Let me start with the 10,000 for the first time. We have a 10,000 euros
10
for the
tysięcy
second
po raz
time.
pierwszy.
Nobody else more than the 10,000 euros I have. For the third and or last time, nobody else. Congratulations.
Sprzedana 10 tysięcy euro.
Have you seen the well-to-do upon land of
Saudi Arabia.
Avenue? On that famous
She goes to Saudi.
Indeed.
Sprzedana do Arabii Saudyjskiej.
Congratulations to our friends from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia who traveled here to Jano Podlaski
spending every dime.
to be the new owner of this wonderful Slovenia,
If you're
the daughter of Ikes Alejandro.
to go to, why don't you go where fashion sings? Putting on the
Then we continue, ladies and gentlemen. Not the next lot, a few lots left. We are heading now to lot number 26.
Number 26 now, Varosa by Morion out of Vildana by Ganges, bred and owned by Mihalstad. 2025 season, she is successfully bred to Fire AA. Last date of service is 29 of May. And as I said, she is in full. Z numerem 26 prezentowana jest Varosa po Morion od Vildana po Ganges, hodowli własności stadniny koni Michałów. Klacz w sezonie 2025 została pokryta ogierem Fire AA. Data ostatniego skoku to 29 maja i klacz jest śrebna.
Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 26, Varosa, the wonderful daughter of Morion, in full to Fire AA, looking for an opening offer of 1,000 euros. Who makes it a 1,000?
Zacznijmy od 1000
I'm looking
euro.
for 1,000 euros. Who makes me an opening offer of 1,000? I'm looking for 1,000 euros. For this 2-in-1 package, Slovenia, bred to Errantis. Ladies and gentlemen, 1,000 is the offer I like to ask. Ladies and gentlemen, 1,000. Who makes it a 1,000? Who makes it a 1,000? I'm looking for 1,000 now. Who give me 1,000 as an opening offer? Starting bid 1,000. Who makes it a 1,000? Nobody wants to make an offer of
Taka
1,000.
kobieta? Propozycja 1000 euro. 3 klacze do końca.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nie przeciągajmy
a
tego.
last call for an opening offer of 1,000. If there is no offer of 1,000, if there is no
Jeśli nie
offer at
ma
all,
żadnego zainteresowania,
Then I'm afraid that Wilderosa is not sold. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nicola. We have to send her. We have number 27 now, Karaza, a daughter of Albedo and Vkra Gazal al-Shakab. Karaza is bred and owned by Michał Start. 2025 season, she sells in fall to Złoty Owoc. The last date of service, 16 of May. And of course she is in fall. Przed Państwem Karaza, córka ogiera Albedo i Wkry Pogazal al-Shakab ze stadniny koni Michałów. I sprzedajemy ją źrebną ogierem Złoty Owoc. Data ostatniego skoku to 16 maja i klacz jest źrebny.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in front of us, lot number 27. Can I ask for an opening offer of 1,000? Can I have an offer of 1,000?
Czy możemy prosić o ofertę na poziomie 1000 euro? Klacz spełnia warunki programy Pure Polish.
Ladies and gentlemen, opening offer of 1,000. I'm looking for who makes an opening offer, a starting bid of 1,000.
1000 euro.
Who makes it a
Prosimy
1,000?
rozpoczęcie na poziomie 1000 euro.
I'm looking for 1,000. I'm looking for 1,000 now. Who makes an opening offer of 1,000? I'm looking for 1,000 euros. I'm looking for an opening offer anyway. So 1,000 I'm looking for. Who makes it a 1,000? Is there anybody online maybe who wants to make an offer? What's happening in the community here? What's happening
Jeśli
online
nie
in
ma
Equibit?
zainteresowanych-
Ladies and gentlemen, looking for an opening offer of 1,000.
Nie
If there is,
będziemy-
we have 2,000. Okay. We have 2,000 now. Looking for 2,500.
Mamy 2000.
Looking for the 2,500.
Czekamy 2500.
2,000 is the bid online. Thank you so much. Looking now for the 2,500. Looking for the 2,500. 2,000 is the bid. Looking for 2,500. Who makes it a offer of 2,500? 2,000 is the bid online. I'm looking for another offer. I'm looking for 2,500.
However, 2000 is still not enough to buy this
No.
pair.
If there is no other offer than the 2,000 I have, ladies and gentlemen, then I'm afraid that we're not going to sell Graza, ladies and gentlemen. One call, last call, nobody else more than the 2,000 we have. Then I'm afraid
Czekamy na jeszcze propozycję jakąś z Państwa strony. Jeśli nie, niestety musimy w Karazę wezwać do to nie jest kwota, za którą ją sprzedamy.
we need to send her back to the stables, ladies and gentlemen. I guess Graza is not sold.
Thank you very much. And oh, wait. Sorry, I know what you have about 2500 to jest oferta online, but it's still not enough.
It's still not enough, ladies and gentlemen, so We can ask the online bidder for another bid for maybe one direction, but it's not enough so far. We were not on the market. We can ask for another online bid. Maybe they raise the bid. We kindly ask if the bidder wants to make another bid. 3,000 is the bid. 3,000 is the bid. We have a bid of 3,000. At least thank you so much for the bidder to raise the bids.
Thank you very much for the bidder from abroad, from Israel. We are very grateful, but it's still not enough. Can you add a little bit more? We need a little bit more. We are very close to sell her.
Been there, done that, messed around. I'm having fun, don't put me down. I never let you sweep me off my feet. I won't let you in again. The messages I've tried to send, my information's just not going in. Burning bridges shore to shore, I'll break away from something more. I'm not turned on to love until it's cheap.
So thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an offer from Israel from 3,000. But it is not enough, but I kindly ask if the bidder in Israel wants to raise the bid to a 4,000. If so, then we are on the market. If not, then she might be not sold. But it's an open request. This is online, so we cannot negotiate in this way. We ask our friends maybe to raise the bid to a 4. If not, then I'm afraid she is not sold. We give the opportunity and the chance, of course, to this bidder. So we give a few more seconds to see if there is another bid is coming, yes or no. And then we will see what's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that our friends will raise the bid. If not, we appreciate anyway the biddings we have online so far. I think there is no answer so far. Ladies and gentlemen, your round of applause.
Thank you very much.
We wait. Oh, we have! Thank you so much. We appreciate, ladies and gentlemen. And I can tell you now that we are on the market. Ladies and gentlemen, this is hybrid auction pure sang. Thank you so much for the online bidder. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 4,000 for the first time. We have a 4,000 for the second time. And we have a 4,000 euros for the third and last time. We say congratulations, sold!
Dziękujemy bardzo. Karaza została sprzedana do Izraela za 4,000 euro.
Congratulations to the new owner in Israel. Thank you so much.
Gentlemen, and we have a last course of our 2020 5 sale. Zwata Mishel, a daughter of Ecuador out of Złota Bulla by Kahil Al-Shakab, bred and owned by Michał Stad. She sells in fall to Fire AA. However, you have to notice that the last date of service has changed. So it's not 10th of June, but 6th of July. She is checked in fall, but with the last date of service of 6th of July. Przed Państwem ostatni koń aukcji 2025, przepraszam. Zwata Mishel po Ekwator, od Złota Bulla po Kahil Al-Shakab. Klacz wyhodowana w stadninie koni Michałów. Sprzedawana jest źrebna ogierem Fire AA. Data ostatniego skoku to 6 lipca i proszę tutaj zanotować zmianę. W katalogu był podany 10 czerwca, ale data ostatniego skoku to 6 lipca i z tą datą ma potwierdzoną źrebność.
Ladies and gentlemen, the last opportunity here in the summer sale. Lot number 28, ladies and gentlemen, a 2-in-1 package. Zwata Mishel fall to Fire AA, looking for an opening offer of a 1,000 euros. Who makes it a 1,000 euros?
Zacznijmy od 1000 euro. Dziękuję.
A 1,000 I have. Thank you so much. We have 1,000. Looking now for the 1,500.
Czekamy na 1,5
Looking for the
tysiąca.
1,005. We have 3,000. Thank you so much. We have 3,000 now online. Ladies and gentlemen, now 3,535 I have. We have 4,000. Thank you so much in front of me. We have 4,000 now here in-house in front of me, looking for the 4,500 I have. 4,005. We have 5,000 online now. Thank you so much. We have 5,000 online. We have 5,500. We have 5,500 now here in the arena. We have 6. Thank you so much. We have 6,000 now here in the arena. 6,000. We have 6,500 online. We have 6,500 online. We have 7 now. We have 7 now with Mirek. We have 7,500. We have 7,500 now. Looking for the 8,000. 7,500 here in front of me. Looking for 8,800 we have. Thank you so much to our online friends. 8,000 is the bid. 8,500 is the bid here online. In the house. We have 9 now online. We have 9 online. We have 9,000 online. We have 9,500. We have 9,500 euros. We have 10,000. Wow. 10,000 is a bit, looking for the 10,500. Looking for the 10,500. Who makes it a 10,500? We do. Thank you so much. 10,500 is now here in-house. 10,511. We are back online. Thank you so much. We have 11,000 online now. Looking for 11,500. Looking for 11,500. 11 is the bid. Looking for 11,500 we have. Thank you so much. 11,500. The 11,500 is the bid here in front of me, looking for the 12,000 now. Looking for the 12,000. Looking for the 12,000 now. 11,500 is the bid, looking for 12,000. Looking for the 12,000 now. We have, thank you so much. We have 12,000 now in Mirek's corner. We have 12,000 now, looking for the 12,500. Looking for the 12,500. Who makes it a 12,500? Online, Israel, 12,500, thank you so much. We have 12,500 online now. Looking for the 13,000. Looking for the 13,000. 12,500 is the bid now. Looking for the 13,000. Looking for the 13,000. The bid is online. Who makes it a 13,000? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have 13,500. 13,500 online. 13,500 online. Looking for the 14,000. Looking for the 14 I have. Thank you so much. 14,000 is the bid with Scott. 14,000 is the bid, looking for 14,500. Looking for the 14,500. 14,000 is the bid, looking for the 14,500. Who makes it a 14,500? The bid is here in-house, in front of me. 14,000. Ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful end of a fantastic weekend here so far in Poland. The pride of Poland yesterday, the summer sale. Now we have 15,000. We have 15,000 online now. We have 15,000 online now. Can we ask for the 15,500? Can we ask for the 15,500? Looking for 15,500. The bid is online with 15,000. Looking for 15,500. Looking for the 15,500. Looking for 15,500. 15,000 is the bid online. 15,500. Thank you so much. 15,500 is the bid now here in-house. The bid is with Scott. We have 16,000 online now. Ooh-la-la. We have 16,000 looking for the 16,500. Looking for the 16,500. 16 is the bid. Looking for 16,500 euros. 16,500. Can we see the horse?
Nico, can you here?
Can we see a closer look to this wonderful final horse in the auction? 16,000 is the bid online. 16,000 is the bid online. Waiting for a 16,500.
W tej chwili mamy 16 tysięcy.
16,000 the bid. Ladies and gentlemen, we are online. The bid is in Israel. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a client who is thinking about maybe a new opportunity. 16 is the bid online. The last chance in the auction. Ladies and gentlemen, probably is the question, does she get a new home in Israel or does she get a new home in Belgium? We are back in Belgium. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen,
15,5 tysiąca.
we are back in Belgium. So, online, what's happening? We have the offer now here in Jano Podlaski. Ladies and gentlemen, 16,500 is the bid. We give a few more seconds, of course, to the bidder online because of the well-known delay, but it is not necessary. We are back in Israel, ladies and gentlemen. 17,000. 17,000. 17,000 is the bid. Ladies and gentlemen, 17,000 is the bid online. We raise the hammer. We say 17,000 for the first time.
17 tysięcy po
We
raz
say
pierwszy.
17,000 for the second time.
I po raz drugi.
Nobody else more than the 17,000 for the third and last time. Are we sure? We are. Congratulations! First of all, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank also all the online bidders who are with us, as I did, not only here in Poland, but also online. Thank you so much for the communities.
Eric, I have one more information.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
We are not yet ready to finish.
Oh, okay.
We have to bring back one horse.
Oh, I appreciate. That's nice.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, of course.
We had some requests for Mare Bella Flora. And
Okay.
we have to bring her back. Maybe we will be able to sell her as well. Proszę Państwa, jednak nie zakończymy tym miłym akcentem. Zostaliśmy poproszeni o to, żeby jeszcze raz wprowadzić na aukcję klacz Bella Flora, ponieważ klienci się zagapili. I oczywiście, ponieważ jesteśmy zawsze frontem do klienta, zapraszamy klacz Bella Flora. Ladies and gentlemen, we have back number 2, Bella Flora.
And that means, ladies and gentlemen, in front of us is Bella Flora again. The wonderful young daughter of Haas OSB out of Perlesa. Ladies and gentlemen, she was already here. And I start to ask now an offer of 5,000. I ask for an offer of 5,000. And as I understand, we have. Thank you so much. So we start with the 5,000 now. We open the auction again, which means we have an offer of 5,000. We are on the market. We have 5,500 now. Thank you so much. Here we go. We have 5,500 now. Looking for the 6,000. Looking now for the 6,000. Looking for the 6,000 now. We have 5,500. Looking for 6,000 now. Looking for the 6,000 now. 5,500 is the bid. Looking for the 6,000. If there is no other bid than the 5,500 euro that I have now,
Może pan wrócić, odwrócić się z tą toczką.
we want to see the horse here in the corner.
I przejść do końca linii.
So 5,500 is the bid. Asking for the 6,000. The last chance, ladies and gentlemen, here at the summer sale. 5,500 euros is the bid now for Bella Flora. She's on the market. We're gonna sell this wonderful young daughter of Harsh OSB. 5,500 is the bid, ladies and gentlemen. Don't wait too long. We start the countdown for 5,500 euros.
To jest kwota, za którą sprzedamy Bella Florę.
We have 5,500 for the first time.
Po raz pierwszy.
We have a 5,500 for the second time.
I po raz drugi.
We have 5,500 euros for the third and last time. Nobody else. Sold. Congratulations.
Bella Flora zostaje w Polsce. She stays in Poland. Proszę Państwa, dzisiaj sprzedaliśmy konie za kwotę 215 000 euro, czyli cały przychód z aukcji przekroczył 1,5 miliona. Dziękuję wszystkim bardzo za kawał dobrej roboty, za naprawdę ciężką pracę. Myślę, że możemy powiedzieć, że była to udana aukcja. Dziękuję bardzo janowskiej publiczności. Ja jestem zawsze, zresztą wszyscy jesteśmy zdumieni Państwa sercem, oddaniem, wsparciem i cierpliwością. Dziękuję Państwu serdecznie i mam nadzieję do zobaczenia za rok. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a last course of 2025 offer, Pride of Poland and Somerset. Thank you very much. I think I can say on behalf of both of us, we appreciate very much what you have done. It's amazing. Thanks to you, it was one of the best sales ever. Thank you. Do you want to say something? Do you want to add something? Eric, you're a genius. I love you.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. This was the Pride of Poland and the summer sale. Hope to see you next year. We have the confidence. This was an auction pur sang hybrid. Thanks to all the bidders online here in Janów Podlaski and our amazing audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Scott, Jeff, Mirek, Alan. Thank you all the people for everything what you have done to this event. Thank you so much.